Hi, my name is Axel Ryman, and this is my submission for the Summer Marathon 2026 for Final Fantasy Randomizer, Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix. I do have a personal attachment with this game, as it was one of my main speedrunning games way back in like the late 2000s, early 2010s, to the point where I was able to show it off at the very first AGDQ, Awesome Games Done Quick 2011. I know some people might say classic games, before that, but no, I'm talking about the first awesome Games Done Quick. But I got to show it off there, specifically the original US version, because Final Mix was Japanese exclusive and not a lot of us really had access to it because back then was a very different time. But for the randomizer, to kind of give a little bit of a spoiler, I do have enemy and boss randomization on. And our main goal is to obtain the three proofs: the proof of connection, the proof of peace, and the proof of non-existence. We are going to have to travel through all the different worlds to check treasure chests, defeat bosses, do certain battles or puzzles, level up to level 50 at most, power up our drive forms, and that's really it. Those are pretty much all our checks, and there's quite a lot of them. We're going to be finding a lot of different things, including abilities for our characters, equipment, and magic spells, summons, the whole 9 yards. In fact, let me actually set up my tracker, because I just realized I did not turn it on. As I pretty much just said, I am using a tracker. Load the seed. Okay, so it will auto-track for me, and with the tracker I will be able to have some information such as knowing if a world is completed, which I'll probably talk a little bit more. Now you can see on the screen, select game mode, there's a warning for 3 out of the 4 difficulties because I have settings turned on to play the game on the hardest difficulty, critical mode, which is also one of the better ways to play this game. But let's get right into it. So we start here in the Station of Serenity. We just pick the sword because it's the fastest option. We don't really need to pick anything else. I believe it just determines your abilities and like when you learn them. Even if you randomize them, it'll determine like what level you'll get them at, but there are some settings for this too. So we turn this PC on. Ooh, immediately we get a money pouch, which is very useful. That means I can buy what I really need. Ton of ethers. So the money pouch, it gives you 5,000 money immediately. I call it the stimulus package. Now I do have keyblades, our weapons, with random stats. It will usually be between, I think, 3 and 10 for strength and magic. So 3 is the lowest value, 10 is the highest. 8 with drive converter as our ability. Ability is okay, but the stats are really good. Decent start on equipment, no accessories, and potions, or ethers in my case. Ooh, explosion and magnet burst. Probably like my 2 favorite abilities to start with. Scan is an ability I purposely added to start out with, along with our growth abilities. The growth abilities are our main movement. So high jump lets you jump faster, quick run lets you do a dash forward, dodge roll lets you roll forward to give you a little bit of iframes. Aerial dodge is a bit like a double jump, but it also launches you forward, while glide lets you kind of just fly through the sky. Higher levels, as you can kind of see that they have a level 1 next to it, higher levels do improve their ability. So in this case, like this is my high jump and double jump. Alright, so, actually I want to check here. Just getting rid of all the news. Okay, so the way I have this set up, this is the Guard of Assemblage, which is where in the vanilla game you fight all 13 of the data forms of the organization members, the main antagonists of the game. But you can see that instead of their weapon symbols, they have world symbols that tie in for all the different ones. The lamp over there, for example, is Agrabah, the rose is Beauty and the Beast, and the Mickey Mouse symbol is for Disney Castle. So, to start, I'm going to do something that is a term used before, called shotgunning. What we're going to do is we're going to go to a bunch of different worlds that have a lot of early checks that we can look at. Usually like treasure chests, so grabbing it. Grabbing it. Alright, and as mentioned, enemy Rando is on, so we are going to see different enemies appear. Aerial finish is another aerial finisher. Item boost. More potency. To become one, that is a Keyblade. I will check the ability and the stats soon. High potion. Ether. Okay, couple items. Alright, it looks like the shadow enemies have been replaced by ice cubes, so unfortunately, this does ruin one of my grind spots later on. So with the enemy randomizer, one thing to note is that certain enemy types will actually give you less or more EXP. And at the same time, other locations, dependent on battle level. So what the game usually does is it has a thing called battle level when you go visit them, and it increases for the second visit. Battle level just determines the strength of the enemies, such as HP, how much damage they'll deal, etc. My Shock Charm Plus, that's really good once I get... Oh, actually, I do have Thunder, so that actually makes Shock Charm Plus a really good armor to equip right now, as it's one of the only armors that increases your... one of your spell damages, which in this case is Thunder. It's the only one. So, I did mention shotgunning, as I was talking about, where just going through all the worlds, grabbing any early chests that do not require any sort of commitment to battles or commitment to boss fights for progression, anything that gets us like some early boosts. Okay, those are dancers. Dancers, of course, based on the Final Fantasy job class. They are classified as nobodies, which is based around the second game's antagonist, the Organization 13. All of which have no experience. That's going to be a useless ability for us. They are based on the different Final Fantasy job classes for the summons that they have, like all their little enemy types. So Dancer is based around member number 10, Demix, who is Water Elemental and plays a sitar. You have a couple others like Dragoon, Samurai, Sage. I'm gonna call it, even though it's like a shaman. Like, I think it's called shaman, but it's not really based on any actual FF class in that case, but Sage would be more appropriate. Ironic that we got a torn page where, in the Olympus world, where it's playing Winnie the Pooh music, because we're actually gonna go to see Winnie the Pooh. We are gonna go take a poo break, as I sometimes like to say. Yes, it's very weird to say. But we get 6 checks right off the bat. Secret answer report. 100 Acre Wood has no path to the light. Okay. So... the tracker I'm using has a hint system. When we pick up any of the secret answer reports, it'll usually give us some information on what the path to the light is. Path to the light will point to our 3 proof items. Now, if this place has no path to the light, technically you can kind of say it's foolish, but we are gonna be doing this because it will give us information. Plus, even though it says no path to the light, doesn't mean it doesn't have important checks. So we could still find some like useful spells, and finding those spells does give us the information that we need on whether or not we probably need to actually do anything. I did get some Keyblades. Combo boost with a low strength and magic. With Explosion as my main finisher for ground combos, in fact, it's actually one of the strongest finishers in the game. Combo boost might not be a bad idea, even with the lower stats. I'm taking the items off because they are not really worth it to use. Alright. Although it says dodge roll max, it's actually just a level upgrade. So I don't go immediately to the max level. In this case, dodge roll is now level 2. The effectiveness, of course, is improved as a result. Alright, so here I am getting into a battle, but this is on purpose, so I can just do that. So there are some battles in the game that you'll be required to do, even in the randomizer, but they have multiple methods of completing. In this case, we do... Ooh, Light and Darkness, I'll talk about that later. They have multiple methods of completion. One is through time. When a certain amount of time passes, you will automatically just progress to the next cutscene / story beat. If you take too much damage, you'll be knocked into the next cutscene. Same thing. Or if you deal a certain amount of hits. Alright, so I got word that Agrabah is on the path to connection, so self-hinted, which is pretty good. Since we know that this is on the path, we kind of will be staying here for a little bit. While I'm here, I am gonna... do that. Also, I just realized I forgot to take items off of Goofy and Donald. Oh, I should also look at Donald and Goofy's weapons, because they might actually have something. Goofy having second chance is interesting. And their abilities, because their abilities are also random, same with their weapons and all that. Oh! That is something I don't usually see. I think it's because of the gargoyle enemies, since they are usually like pulling themselves off of structures in Beast Castle. They're pulling themselves away from the textures here, so that might be why. Never seen that before, actually. Oh, I forgot to actually move this. Okay, try to be cautious so I don't spawn enemies here, because the enemies can actually just one-shot me if I'm not careful. Land of Dragons is on the path to peace. I haven't found anything there yet, because we only did the starting 3 checks. Wait, there is one more chest. Okay. Oh, nope, nope. I might die here. Ooh, aerial recovery. I really need that ability. So aerial recovery, what it does is if you are hit while in the air, you usually cannot recover in most cases. So aerial recovery gives you that ability to recover in the air. Hence the name. Light and Darkness. To talk about that for a sec. Since I did mention that that is important. What that ability does is that it helps you with obtaining one of the drive forms, which are technically transformations that you use with your party members. This is bad. Oh, okay, I'm out of there. Good. That is very close, because those ghost enemies, they like to fire those little fireballs. Although I think I got the normal versions, which is good, because their fireballs are slower. There is a place in the game known as Cavern of Remembrance, which does have harder enemies. And the ghosts there are very dangerous. Okay, we got Second Chance. Second Chance is actually another important ability. Funnily enough, I did try to record a attempt, and I never found my Second Chance on it, which is very scary because had I found Second Chance, I would have probably had an easier time with the seed. But Second Chance lets you survive a lethal hit. Just a single lethal hit until you take damage again, or if you restore your HP, you will be able to get that Second Chance effect again. The other version is Once More. Halloween Town is on the path to non-existence and peace. And Land of Dragons is on the path to peace as well, so I will definitely need to see what's there. This might be easy. I have to win this fight. Okay, yeah, this is easy. So this is Pride Lands. It is the world of the Lion King. As you can see, we need to kind of fit in because otherwise we are violating the world order. Or border, as Goofy likes to call it. So Donald uses his magic to transform us into animals that fit in to location. So Sora is a lion, Donald is a bird that wields magic, and Goofy is a turtle. Kind of fitting for their style because Donald is a mage. He's actually the highest court wizard in the Disney Castle Kingdom. And Goofy is the leader of the knights, with his weapon being a shield. Going back to my point about drive forms, because unfortunately I got a little bit worried in Agrabah. But drive forms are transformations that you can use with your party members based on the form itself. There are a total of 6 forms, with only 5 of them being normally collectible. You can have the 6th form be added as an item to kind of like be able to pull it from your command, but it doesn't normally appear there in the vanilla game. Our drive forms include Valor form, which is a pure attack offense with you wielding 2 keyblades and slashing enemies repeatedly with them. And you use Goofy for that one. Wisdom form, which as its name probably implies, or easily implies, is magic focus, and you combine with Donald for it. You have Master form, which uses both Donald and Goofy, and it's a mixture of both their physical and magical capabilities. That was a little close. Limit form, which is Sora in his Kingdom Hearts 1 outfit, and uses his Kingdom Hearts 1 abilities. And then there's Final Form, which is combines Donald and Goofy once again. And Final Form is the one that you have to complete a certain boss fight first. And after doing so, when you use your drive forms, you have a chance at entering it. Once you enter it, it will be added to your command list for drive forms. So you can just activate it at will from then on. The last form is Anti-Form, which activates at a specific point system, or with a specific point system. Whenever you use drive forms, you gain 1 point, and the more points you have, the higher the chances. Which one have I not visited yet? Here. And Anti-Form, it makes you lose both your party members. You cannot heal in it. You have no access to your magic. It's essentially a form that will activate to prevent you from abusing it. But we've been picking up the drive gauges, which lets us access the forms more often. Valor and Wisdom use 3, Limit and Master use 4, Final uses 5, Anti, when it activates, will consume all of them. The Light and Darkness ability will pretty much work when you are in an enemy encounter to make you go into Anti or Final form, depending on the situation. So if I actually do, say, a specific boss fight and I try to transform, then Light and Darkness can activate, and I can get Anti-Form, or I can get Final Form. So it's a good way to actually get Final Form. I'm trying to think where I should go. Actually, before I forget. Oh, no, it's on my slot. Okay. We'll go to Halloween Town, because we got Halloween Town hinted for 2 proofs, and there's a couple of chests I can do here. And I will also be doing 2 required battles, although one of them is similar to the one in Agrabah, where it ends if you take too much damage, or if you happen to last a certain amount of time, or if you actually kill enemies in this case. Oh, that's what I keep forgetting. Because I know I got a new Keyblade. My Keyblades aren't really that good this seed. I got little drill guys, but we're now going to show off limits. So every character or party member in the game has a limit attack. Some of them need to be earned by doing specific things. In this case, Jack will start with his, and his is considered the best limit in the game. It deals damage for just like a little spinning pirouette, which against some enemies can actually be very useful. During the animation, you do have iframes, so you are not really going to be stuck in anything. Okay, finishing leap. And magnet. Oh, magnet finishing leap combo immediately unlocked. Okay.
Take this. Yeah. Back off.
Alright, right there is the explosion finisher. Now, I did say that it is pretty overpowered, or just really powerful. It doesn't seem like that because these enemies are pretty strong, and my stats aren't really that high up there. I'm only level 13 at the moment. Alright, so we found Magnet. So this pretty much means that Magnet could be on our path for both of the... whatchamacallits? Both of our proofs. So, let me actually talk a little bit about the hint system now. So, I mentioned how the secret answer reports will give me info, like such as, right now, Halloween is on the path to non-existence and peace. What that means is that what I find here will be something that will tell me, hey, check these worlds for information on what your path is. Or where your path is pointing, being pointed towards. Did I miss one? I feel like I did. No, I got them all. So in this case, I found Magnet. So if Magnet is the only important item that will lead me to a path, then I have 3 worlds I need to check. And these worlds are pretty much based on the vanilla game. So, Magnet, for example, is found in 3 worlds. I'll try to be a little cautious with these guys. Should be GG. Perfect, then we get the pose. So Magnet is found in 3 worlds. The world that never was, Port Royal, and Halloween Town. Which means that one of these worlds could have both my proofs. Alright, we found Cure, and on my tracker, it does list how many important items I've found, but it will also tell me if I found all of them. So, right now we found 3 important checks because the secret answer report is counted as an important check. But the number is not blue. Blue would mean that it's completed, so we still have to find something else. Now, the fact that Cure is also here means that 100 Acre Wood, I think that's Hollow Bastion. Hollow Bastion and Beast Castle could have a proof as well. Or could even have both proofs. So, I'm going to go to Beast Castle. Or do I want to go? Yeah, I'm going to go Beast Castle. Because the Cure makes me think maybe here.
Gather. Take this.
Right there, another fight that is determined based on how many hits you deal. or time, or if you take enough damage. Magnet Burst, because there are so many enemies, does hit multiple times, so kind of into the battle very quickly.
Yeah. Take this. Ha. This is it.
And right there, I'm using one of the best spells in the game, Reflect, as the name pretty much implies. If you block damage, it fires lasers that deal damage, essentially reflecting the damage back. Oh, actually, no, I just realized this world would not have... Actually, no, it might.
Yeah.
I need to think about something for a moment. Ooh, once more. That is very useful. Another set of torn pages. So I've gotten more torn pages than I really need. Since Pooh's world is not on the path to light, it means anything that would be found there would not really be useful. Oh, final form. We got our first dry form, and it's the best one in the game. Where did I find those dancers? I gotta remember where I found dancers, because I can farm them. Way to the Dawn. Okay, that is my path to the world that never was for me to get to the final bosses. So we are 1/3 or 1/4 of the way into go mode. Okay, so when I used to speedrun this, I have said something that is very crazy, but I said that you can one-cycle this, and people thought that it wasn't possible. I think I might get it. So close. Yes! Got it. But yeah, like, someone actually did upload video proof of it at some point. I don't know how the specifics were, but for the record, in the randomizer, you just do that in one go. Our final boss of the game, Zemnis, is here. Alright, I'm actually gonna let myself die because, one, he pretty much one-shots me, and two, I don't exactly have the tools that can really deal with him right now. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna leave. Sadly, to leave, we have to go all the way back here. Oh, also, since I got... a 10-10 with Lucky Lucky. I'm gonna put Pure Blood on that, and I'm gonna put that on there. So Pure Blood is actually not a normal Keyblade that you would get in the original game. Instead, what it is a custom Keyblade that was added to the randomizer. It has some, like, darkness type effects, which is actually very cool. But another thing that you may or may not have noticed was I also have Omega Weapon, which is not a Keyblade that is in the original as well.
This is it.
What it is instead is the Ultima Weapon from Kingdom Hearts 3. So, a number of the drive forms, Valor, Final, and Master Form, they have a, they use a second Keyblade, so you can dual wield. But because of how the randomizer can work, where you can actually get all of the drive forms, like say at the very start, but you don't have any multiple Keyblades, it becomes very awkward. Because, ooh, actually, I'm gonna put that real quick. It becomes very awkward as you won't have a Keyblade to put in, and so the game would probably crash. So to prevent that, what the game does is what the randomizer developers have done is they pretty much put in some extra Keyblades to do it. So for Valor form, you get the Kingdom Key D, which is Kingdom Key Darkness, which is the Keyblade that King Mickey uses. Donald, I'm not trying to talk to you. Get out of the way. Master Form gets the Alpha Weapon, which is the Kingdom Hearts 1 Ultimate Weapon. And, as I mentioned, Final Form gets the Ultimate Weapon from Kingdom Hearts 3. Okay, let me just do a quick check. So we did pick up a bit of knowledge from Space Paranoids, which is the Tron world. Olympus Coliseum is on the path to non-existence. Alright, I'm gonna hit the Hollow Bash.
Gather! Back off! Yeah!
Now this fight, it's either clear, or if you take too much damage, you still move on. Oh, we got a cure. That's vanilla. Well, French vanilla. You can get the stage 3 cure here.
Gather!
Oh, got the second tier magnet. That is good, because second tier magnet is the best form of it. You might think, oh, well, don't you want tier 3? Tier 3 puts it a little bit too high when you use it. So it can actually make it harder to do some of your combos. So, like, a really good combo to do with Magnet, if you have Finishing Plus, is Magnet into Finishing Leap. Or, as I was, kind of did earlier, Magnet plus Explosion. Oh man, we got a final battle here. Alright, so we need to protect the gates.
It's over. Take this. Yeah, this is it. Take this.
So I did mention the ability Negative Combo. If it's not too obvious what it does, it reduces your combo hits by 1 for each one you equip. So normally in the game you would have a 3-hit combo, or 3-attack combo. With 1 negative combo, I now have a 2-attack combo, which lets me get to my finishing moves faster. One thing you can do is you can equip multiple sources of negative combos to instantly do finishers. Finishers are important in this game as they are, 1, the most damaging move you have, and 2... Oh, actually, I have a Hollow Bastion Visit 2 available. I'm going to go do that now because it will unlock quite a bit. But finishers are... excuse me there. Sorry. Just took a breath and felt the back of my throat got hit. But finishers... They deal the most amount of damage in your combos, of course. But finishers are the one thing that can put enemies into more hit stun compared to your normal hits. While normal hits will hit stun bosses, for example. Or actually no, even regular enemies too. Sometimes depending on the enemy, if they're a small enemy, they'll get hit stun by your regular hits, but against some larger enemies and of course bosses, your regular attacks may not inflict hit stun until hit with a finisher. And another thing to note is this is exclusive, or not exclusive actually, maybe. Wait, there's one more. Oh, I keep thinking that there's 4 here. Anyway, this is something that Kingdom Hearts 2 pretty much added. You can't defeat a boss unless you hit them with a finishing move. And there's a number of attacks that are considered finishers. Magic spells, for example, are considered finishers with the exception of Magnet. And there are some regular attacks that do have finisher being tagged to it. One of which is a move called Horizontal Slash, which it's not a finishing move, but it does deal a high amount of damage, and it can defeat enemies, as it does have a finisher property. Hollow Bastion is on the path to peace, so we're probably going to find our proof to peace here. So I guess like a quick little mention of this game. For those who do not know, the game is pretty much by Square Enix. It combines a mix of Disney with Final Fantasy. We did see earlier Cloud Strife from Final Fantasy VII. Specifically, the outfit he was wearing was his Advent Children one. The first game did have characters from Final Fantasy, like not in like special outfits. Like, they just, like, wore either unique outfits that kind of, like, made them look similar to their characters from the original games. Cloud, in the first game, actually had stuff that made him look more like Vincent Valentine. Ooh. That was a pretty close one. Gather! Take this! Okay, let me get out of here. Ooh. Heal. I'm resetting the room because I don't want to deal with those enemies right now. But Cloud Strife had a bit more of a Vincent Valentine look from Final Fantasy VII instead. But here they give him his Advent Children look. Aerith appears here. Outfit is kind of unique, actually. It doesn't relate to like Advent Children or even the original, but it looks more unique but also fitting for her. Tifa Lockhart appears here and does have her Advent Children look. Sid, he's Sid. FF7 Sid, actually. Yuki's here with her Advent Children look. She was in the first game along with Sid and Aerith. Squall was in the game. Or is in the game. In fact, he was helping us in the previous fight at the Bailey. Let's see. I'm going to attempt this fight. If I fail, then I lose out on 2 checks for now. Oh. Which is replaced.
Give me strength! Gather! Gather!
There we go. So, you kind of see that I got some bonuses right there. Your drive forms will level up based on specific things. So, in the case of Final Form, it levels up by defeating nobody enemies. Wisdom Form levels up by defeating heartless enemies. Valor Form levels up by attacking enemies, and Master Form levels up by hitting or obtaining drive orbs. And then there's Limit Form, which you need to use your limit abilities to their fullest potential. Alright, so I left Hollow Bastion because the next thing to do is a boss fight, and I do not think I am ready for said boss fight. Where can I go right now? You know what? I am going to go to take a poo break again. Because we got like 2 more torn pages. And as we saw earlier, the minigames are skipped here. Because we don't really like to do the minigames. They just take time. Ooh, Limit Form. That is helpful. Does mean that proof is not going to be on Limit Form leveling. I could get some important items off it though, so like maybe some spells.
There now, Pooh.
Maybe some world visits, which I could use for the second stuff. I was gonna go back. Because we have another page, so that's another 3. Now, there is one world that we will not be visiting at all in this game, and that is going to be Atlantica. Atlantica in this game is entirely a minigame music fest, also a stimulus package. The second money pouch, that's the second one that's available and the last one, so we are pretty much all set on funds. But Atlantica is just entirely music and rhythm bass and minigame focus, so we have that immediately junked. Atlantica can be found right under here. You can see the little music symbol. So we will not be going there. Where to go? I haven't gone here. I guess I'll just do this, because there is a chain of fights I have to do, and then I unlock a number of treasure chests, which will be just about everything for Olympus. Now, I cannot use my drive forms here because of the Underworld's influence. Alright, we have a regular boss fight. Replacing Hades.
Somebody come back off.
So because this is Hades' domain, we have no power here.
It's over. Somebody come gather. Yeah. It's over. It's over. This is it. This is it.
Alright, I'm actually going to leave him alone because what this section is essentially meant to be is a escape sequence.
Defense. Gather.
Okay, there's my heal. I was wondering.
Gather. This is it.
Normally I don't like doing this too early, because I never know what to expect, especially with random enemies. But this seems good enough, although we are now going to do this climb. We have to go all the way back up. And at the end, in that giant room that we saw earlier that totally was a boss arena but without a boss, we are going to fight a boss. What boss we're going to fight? Well, we're about to find out. We haven't really been checking bosses, so... Larson, another organization member. I think that is Data Larson.
Back off.
Farewell.
Defend. It's over. Defend. Defend. It's over. Yeah, this is it. Defense.
But yeah, I'm not going to attack because... Wait, is it AI?
Farewell.
Oh, I think her AI is
Back
back.
off. Yeah. Take this. Yeah. Take this. It's over.
I'm going to take advantage of this bugged AI.
It's over.
So, obviously, because bosses like this are appearing in places that they're not normally supposed to be, sometimes like they might bug out a little bit. So, on one hand, that's good for me because, great, I don't have to worry about that fight. It's kind of dumb. On the other hand, that made it way too easy. No, Goofy, I don't want to talk to you. Another reason why I would usually wait is for how this used to be. When you... So for this, you have to destroy the pods, you have to get orbs to progress, and... It sucks if you don't have a good amount of draw abilities, because you had to run around to pick up the stuff. At the same time, the orbs would be smaller orbs, which only give you, like, 1 point each. The big orbs that we were just collecting give you 10 each. And to get the 10 orbs, you have to wait for the giant urn to appear. So one thing I would like try to do is like wait for magnet burst and then just spam that for easy collecting. But we don't have to worry about that because they definitely update it so that you only have to get, or that you only get the giant orbs. Makes it so much easier. Still annoying to like destroy the pots, but still. Alright, Battlefields of War. That's actually just the... That's just for the second visit here, so... Wow, French vanilla. Oh, there's my proof. I don't think that was the hinted proof, though. Oh no, that is actually the hinted proof. So, I did get the hint for Olympus having the proof of non-existence. We got the proof of non-existence, so we're pretty much done. Well, not yet. We still have to find out what the last set of important checks are. Because we're at 3 right now, but the number is not good. So this is Demix. He is the water elemental member of the organization who uses a sitar as a weapon. The previous woman that we fought is Larxene. She is the 11th member of Organization 13, who uses kunai as her weapons, with lightning being her elemental. She wasn't originally in Kingdom Hearts 2. She was instead in Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories. Ooh, okay. Very good. I was not expecting to actually take any damage. It rarely ever happens. But she was in Chain of Memories. She gets killed off, and as a result, she was not in Kingdom Hearts 2. Final Mix mainly came out, I want to say, about a year or so after the original Kingdom Hearts 2, and included extra boss fights for all the different organization members. Chain of Memories is pretty much the integral game between Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 that a number of people happen to miss out on because they didn't have or didn't realize that there was a Kingdom Hearts game on the Game Boy Advance. And said game was crucial to the story. Well, that's why I wasn't getting my slide dash. I get Petite Ribbon, which is actually better for... Well, I'm going to equip this just to show it off, because, again, I mentioned that this is a unique Keyblade. I do kind of, like, find it weird, because it looks like it's a 2D image. Like, it's almost like it belongs in Paper Mario.
This is it. Yeah, it's over.
And I just wanted to show that off because it's a Keyblade that people are probably not aware of that exists in this game. Only the randomizer, though. Okay, Grim Reaper. Normally I do not like this guy, but this will not be that uncommon. Unless I happen to die.
Over here. Let's go.
Won't stop a true hero.
Yeah. Take this. This is it.
Is that all you got?
This is it.
Right, so this fight, normally you'd have to fight
Is that all
Pete,
you got?
and it's timed, as you can see, because this place is collapsing.
How's this for you?
Thankfully, even with the random boss, we were able to defeat this just in time. Alright, now the boss fight here, hopefully this gives us what we need. Thresholder and Possessor.
It's over. Yeah, take this. It's over. Back off. Back off. Take this.
As you can probably imagine, you're not supposed to get behind the door.
Defend. Defend. Back off.
So it kind of does make things a little bit easier
Yeah.
here. Okay. Blizzard. That is our
Take
last
this.
important check here. You might be thinking, like, do I really need to pick that up? Knowing full well that I already got the proof. The answer is yes, because at least with the important checks, I still get some power. Having tier 2 Blizzard does increase my damage output, especially right now since my magic and HP are pretty much the same. We got no gas coming out of the ground. Which is a thing that can happen here. Alright, so this is Port Royal, based on Pirates of the Caribbean, however you prefer to pronounce it. This is based off the first movie, where they are cursed by the gold.
Where are you?
And as a result, you can't really deal damage to them normally. You have to only, or you'll only be able to deal damage to them when they're under the moonlight.
Take this.
Essentially, they did not listen to the song Can't Fight the Moonlight, because if they did, they would know that you cannot fight it, and would try not to be underneath it. However, they are very susceptible to magic.
It's over.
To where magic spells will cause them to react in different ways. Fire will cause them to run around uncontrollably because their pants are literally on fire. Hey, there's the ultimate weapon. Blizzard will freeze them, and thunder will slow them down. Now, because of the fact that this place... Oh, actually, no.
Yeah. Back off.
Because of that
Back off.
required fight, it does require the pirates. Oh, there's a proof on leveling. Okay. This might be a quick seed if I can survive the climb in the world that never was. What was I about to say? The pirates themselves do need to be like a part of that battle because it's to teach you about the moonlight stuff. Oh, I got Donald and Goofy here. Normally you don't get them. Oh wait, no, never mind. What am I saying? The reason why I don't usually see them is because I use summons here, but I don't have the summon unlocked, so... Oh yeah, the magic stuff that I mentioned, it doesn't really happen if you just one-shot them like this. Like I said, they are very weak to magic. But if you don't kill them, then... yeah, the spells will be very helpful. Donald usually can flip them with status effects, though, if you have him use magic. But I keep getting distracted from the thing. So in the required fight, because it's trying to teach you about the moonlight aspect for the pirates,
Back off.
the game doesn't know what to do if you put in like different enemies and can potentially soft block if you're not careful. So instead, what the randomizer will do is that it will randomize pirates for that specific battle. And as a result, it can also have the pirates appear from the ground. Like they'll just like pop out.
Yeah. Freeze.
And as you can imagine, it is hilarious. Alright, so this little mini-game thing. We have a piece of the treasure, and they want the treasure.
Okay.
So if we get hit, and like knocked in the air, knocked away, we lose it. We lose that one medallion, and so we then have to defeat the enemy that took it to get it back. Alright, now we have to stop whatever enemies are destroying or trying to blow up the barrels. This can be very annoying to deal with as well, depending on what enemies you get.
Thunder.
Thankfully, it doesn't seem like it's that difficult with the large bodies. And, oh, these guys are bad. Let's see if they're going to just do that.
It's over. Gather.
Ooh, that was close. Because I am at 1 HP, so the hit would have actually killed me. Now, if you've been looking at Sora, you might have noticed that there is a crown over his head. Right now it's silver. I'll try to get a better view of it. That is tied to the proofs that you get, which is actually vanilla behavior too. In the game, whenever you get a proof, you get a crown, depending on how many proofs you have. 1 will give you a bronze crown, 2 will give you a silver, and 3 will give you a gold. Essentially, we need to get the gold crown, which is a great way to tell if you're in go mode for the most part. But since we need... actually, I didn't really mention this. I have, like, pointed out how I have access to, like, second visits or whatever. But, something to mention. So, depending on your settings for the randomizer, you can have it so that worlds are locked behind specific items. These items are usually, like, say, the weapons for the different party members. So in this case, I have Jack Sparrow. His weapon is Skill and Crossbones, which... Oh, actually, good example right there. I just got the Scimitar, which means I have unlocked Agrabah's Visit 2.
What's that for?
It's over.
We have Steamboat Willie Pete.
It's over.
Somebody come quick!
Yeah. This is it.
Yeah, this one's not really like an actual fighter, so
This is it.
you will do this annoying stuff.
Yeah. This is it. This is it.
There we go. But the way I have my settings is all the worlds will be available for their first visit, but secondary visits onward, you need to get the weapon that's tied to the character. In worlds that don't have a special guest party member, like Hollow Bastion, you have to find a different item. Disney Castle is like Royal Summons. Simulate Twilight Town is Nominated Sketches. Hollow Bastion is Membership Cards. The World That Never Was is Way to the Dawn, which is actually for your party member, Riku. Speaking of, I'm going to go here. So, I didn't check who the boss is. I may have been able to defeat the boss, which actually unlocks more of the world, which would be perfect because that means I can get a lot of useful stuff. Regular Zemnis.
Huh, take this. Ha, this is it.
Oh, I don't have guard.
Yeah, back off. Give me strength. Let's go.
I forgot I had limit form,
It's over.
which actually does give me guard.
Yeah. It's over. Yeah. Ha.
Guard!
This is it. Heal. There. Yeah, back off. Yeah. Defend. This is it.
Okay. If I recall, that is the data version of Zemnis for the first fight. But due to the battle arena, we don't have access to the skyscraper, so no funny stuff right there. Shadow Archive, plus really good magic accessory. We'll lose some attack, but that's fine. We have the Circle of Life. Magic Lock-on is going to be somewhat helpful for spell casting. I'm going to assume that the magic, or the magnet,
Defense.
that is a very good ability. I'm getting all the good stuff early, which is great. So, Combo Master essentially lets you do combos without having to hit enemies, so now I can actually do this full combo.
Take this.
And it also lets you do combos with magic. So, like, if I were to do, well, mix combos with magic and physical. So, one thing I can't do, for example,
Gather.
do that.
Back off.
There you go. So, like,
This is it.
if I tried to do that, for example, it wouldn't really work in most cases. But this lets me actually do so. Okay, Ice Cream. Ice Cream is for Twilight Town, but Twilight Town... I got a hint about that, saying that there is no light, so I can ignore that.
This is it. It's over. Take this. Heal. Yeah. This is it. It's over. This is it.
Alright, good, let me...
There. Yeah. This is it. Yeah. Take this. This is it. Let's go. Give me strength. Yeah. It's over. Take this. It's over.
Perfect. Ooh, skill and crossbow. Okay, so I think this confirms that my last proof, the proof of peace, is going to be either in Halloween Town or Port Royal.
Yeah. Right. Gather. Yeah.
But I'm going to still climb because I do need to get to the end.
Gather. Another. Take this. Yeah. This is it. This is it.
I'll take some free elixirs, to be honest. Alright, we got some new stuff for Donald and Goofy as well. Let me actually not ignore them. Ooh, this is useful. I'll let you keep that second chance. Second chance as a... because I did mention it before, it lets you survive a single lethal hit as long as you're above 1 HP. Once more is the
You really shouldn't have
inverse of
betrayed
that.
us.
Ooh, another organization member. Is it data or regular? It's regular. This is actually going to be easier to deal with, at least. The downside is I am solo,
You clever little sneak.
and the map is kind of weird.
Heads up.
This is it. This is
R, reload.
Oh, darn it.
Take this.
Good backdrop. R, reload.
Yeah. It's over.
R, reload.
So an interesting thing about arrow dodge is that it does give you some iframes / guard frames.
R, reload.
That was close.
Back off.
Take this. Heads up.
Okay, I'm going to use this warp snipe reaction command, which
R, reload.
Let's go. Let's go. Back off.
Okay, now we're talking.
by doing the warp snipe, I do actually get this thing to not attack me at all.
R, reload.
Right.
R, reload.
This is it. It's over. Ha. Take this. Ha. Back off.
Take this.
Defense.
Take this.
Would that be enough?
I lost.
Oh, okay. Super close. Wow. Okay, I was almost proven wrong by saying it was easy. So that was Zigbar. His power is space. And he uses gun arrows. And the blonde guy that we saw in the cutscene afterward, that was Luke's sword, who is a gambler. His power is time.
The first to run out of time
Oh,
is the loser.
he just moved over. Okay, so this is normal,
A challenge is
which is easier to deal with in a number of ways.
hearts.
Okay.
This is it. Back off. It's over. Heal.
Okay, that one attack is annoying.
Take this. This is it.
Okay, Slapshot is a really good round ability.
Take this. This is it.
Oh, hearts. Look closely.
This is it.
Like that one attack that he uses can actually like just one-shot you, even on beginner mode on speedrun
Back
setting,
off. Back
as I've
off.
experienced.
Look closely.
Take this.
Hearts.
It's over. This is it.
Hearts.
Take this. Back off. Defense. This is it. Defend.
A challenge is
Take this. It's over.
A challenge
Defend.
is it. Do you know the rules?
It's over. Defend. Take this. Back off. Yeah. Yeah. It's over. Back off. Heal.
Okay, I was out of range.
There. Yeah. Take this. This is it. Heal.
A challenge is it. Do you know the rules?
Yeah. It's over. Back off.
Cards.
Back off. Yeah. Back off. This is it.
Look who's on top of the game.
Alright, so this is his desperation move. Simply put, we just gotta dodge. And not die.
Hold.
To explain the time gauge, also I just realized, holy crap, even on the HD version,
Do you know the rules?
so pretty much you just have to dodge and then you get into this little thing. Camera and animation was very buggy because you're not supposed to be in final form against him normally, since anytime you fight him, it's a solo fight. And you don't fight him in this arena, you actually fight him in the previous arena. The character that we just saw right there is Syx. His power is of the moon. He uses a giant claymore. He can also go berserk. And his nobody enemies are berserkers. Luxord, who we just fought, is a gambler, which is his nobodies as well. I'm going to throw Ethers onto Riku, because Riku is going to be in our final battle party. I'll just give him some stuff just for fun. But the time gauge above is a secondary health bar. If that empties out, then we lose. And when we are fighting Luxord, which is the only time I want to see that. That guy is annoying. When we fight Luxord, he has no actual health bar. You have to reduce his time to 0 to defeat him. I'm not a fan of Jack in the Boxes. Or Jack in the Box the restaurant. It's okay, but eh. Alright, so we're gonna see what this battle is. This is gonna be the Gatekeeper. Oh, we are fighting Jafar.
It's over. Yeah. Back off.
So normally you're on the carpet when you're doing this fight.
Take this. Yeah.
Unfortunately, this is a solo fight as well.
It's over. It's over. This is
Wait
it.
for the recovery.
This is it. Back off.
No? No recovery?
Back off.
Interesting. Because, so when I did a previous recording, the reason why I'm not showing the previous recording is because unfortunately it did not include my commentary with all the explanations and stuff. Jafar was actually the final boss, and he actually recovered quite a bit and gave me a tough time. Alright, so that door leads to the data fight. We don't have to do that. I have the data fights disabled. Absent Silhouette stuff, though, which is the Chain of Memories organization members that were killed off and were added back to the game. You can fight them there. That is the door to the final battle. I need all 3 proofs to enter. However, there are 3 boss fights that will conclude the game. And by talking to Mickey, Donald, and Goofy, we get to find out who our final bosses are. The Kingdom Hearts open the door to Peak Cups. thought that was disabled, but I guess that'll be either Pete from the Pete Cup. Oh yeah, the Pete boss fight from one of the different Olympus Cups. Or it's going to be like Blizzard and Volcano Lord or something, but probably going to be Pete. Hydra. Okay, so we have to deal with the Hydra, which is not that annoying. It's annoying, but not that bad. Axel I has problem grown even stronger and is waiting for us. No, it's actually just Axel 1. So I guess I'm the final boss. Despite the fact that my name is not actually a reference to this Axel. Despite some people think, oh, like you speedrun the game, your name is Axel Ryman, therefore you must be a big fan of Axel. Actually, no, that wasn't even where my name came from. But yeah, so this Axel 1 is actually very easy. So we have an easy set of final bosses, thankfully, which means that all our annoying boss fights are everywhere else. Alright, so I'm gonna go to Port Royal. Port Royal has a number of checks I can easily grab that don't require... Requires one boss fight. May require a second, depending. And this is... Oh, there we go! We got the... We did get the... The funny... We got the funny ground-crawling pirates in the end. I knew that this fight was going to do that. I'm so glad it came over here. Also, for those who play the original, you might be wondering, wait, where's the map that you normally use to traverse the different places in Port Royal? The randomizer removes that, or it has an option, but it's mainly enabled by default to remove it, because what has been discovered is the game will crash due to that map. No one can figure out exactly why it does it,
Dance, water, dance.
but it also actually goes as far back as the... Oh, this is really bad, actually. That's the data version.
This is it. Take this. Back off.
I may not be able to do this fight, actually. Anyway, going back to what I was saying. So, it goes back to even the PS2 version, which it rarely ever crashed on it, but it could.
It's over. Back off.
So we saw how we handled
Water, dance.
the clones in the Olympus Underworld.
Yeah.
This is far
Take
worse
this. Yeah.
because of that.
Back off. Take this.
You probably saw it before. I could hit them and they would
It's over.
let me do the reaction command. Unfortunately, they do not do that here. So yeah, essentially this is not going to be a fight we can do until we get a lot more stuff. And the worst part is if my proof is behind it, then we are stuck trying to find a couple of things. So we're going to go to Halloween Town instead. Halloween Town does require us to defeat a boss. Pretty much all the checks that we're going to have for Halloween Town are going to be behind bosses now. Hostile Program, not a boss I want to fight, but it's better than fighting Data Dennis.
Heal. Yeah. Take this. Back off. Right. Give me strength. It's over.
Alright, so Hostile Program's main gimmick is these freeze stacks. You have to collect the orbs by hitting it, and by freezing it, you can prevent it from doing a lot of annoying stuff.
Yeah, take this. This is it. This is it. Take this. It's over.
The reason why I waited a while to freeze is because if you freeze it too early, you'll hit its HP gate, and then you have to wait for the freeze timer to stop. And in the when it has more health, the freeze lasts longer. So it's pretty much a case of I don't want to wait as long. I'd rather just fight it normally. Take that how you will.
Nice view from up here. Now you just try dodging this.
Alright, so this fight is not randomized normally. Okay, good.
I'll squash you flat.
Yeah.
That's right. Away you go. Oh, baby.
Heal.
Now you just try dodging this. That's right. Away you go.
Yeah.
I'll squash you flat.
So the boss fight itself is not randomized because it can definitely cause like a lot of issues due to
Now you just
how
try
this works, like
dodging
how
this.
there's a barrier over here.
That's right. Away you go.
But the fight is very long and scripted. We have to just do that multiple times, up to 3.
That's right. Away you go.
But instead, to make it not as annoying, you only have to do it once in the randomizer, thankfully.
Yeah. Back off. It's over. It's over.
There we go. Okay, so we didn't get it there. We're gonna do a revisit. Oh, I do not have the second visit, so... Ooh, this is really bad, actually. Alright, I'm gonna try... Nope, no. Go here. Alright, so going back here because I might be able to do this fight now. The only downside is I do have only level 1 reflect, so... Would like to see if maybe, just maybe...
Supreme.
Go with this. Yeah, and because this is the data version, I believe, he hits really hard.
Anger and hate are
Not
supreme.
having...
Give me strength. Light. Light. Yeah, back off. Let's go.
Why don't you vanish?
Defend. Defend.
Fire!
Defend. Defend. Fight.
Why don't
Give me
you
strength.
Here!
Hold back off.
Right! Fire!
Take this. Give me strength.
Okay, so that's the picture. So normally, because it's he's the final boss, what he would do is he'd do what's called a laser dome. surrounds you with a ton of his little laser bullets that he fires, and you have to like mash triangle and circle, or confirm, I'm gonna say, to block it. However, because he's here, he's not in his normal arena, and we don't have our Riku as our party member, the randomizer pretty much just says, no, we can't have that happen, otherwise it causes problems. So he kind of like just died after his health hit a certain point, which is the trigger for that.
Yeah, it's over. Think about it.
Alright, so Cogsworth is holding down a switch.
It's over.
We need to use... I forget his name. Mrs. Potts and...
Is this the spot?
Candelabrum
This'll
do.
do the trick.
To purify the lanterns.
Yeah, it's over.
Interestingly enough, we do have 6 important items found here, but it is not blue, so there is still at least one more check. And there's a couple of treasure chests and boss fights that we have available to us, so I won't be able to do a second visit. I don't think I have it yet. Yeah, I don't have the second visit item. I'm going into this fight with no HP. What can go wrong? Everything. Oh, it's Hades.
Feel the heat.
Take this.
Feel the heat. Feel the heat.
Take this. It's over.
Is that all you got?
Heal. It's
Feel
over.
the heat. Feel the heat.
Yeah,
Feel the heat.
this is it.
Is it happening?
What could go wrong? I could almost die again after healing. Alright, so if it wasn't this fight, then the next boss fight could have it. If not, then we have to find Beast Claw to get the second visit available. So I leave the world there because it does... Oh, I forgot a chest. I'll go grab it. Now. So there is a chest in the beast room. Wait, did I forget? Maybe I got it and I just blanked out on it real quick. Nope, I missed it. Actually, I missed 2. Where did I miss the other one? Oh, right here. Counter guard's nice, but I need guard. Otherwise, I just gotta get lucky with a parry. Every so often I tend to miss that chest, which is dumb of me. But we're warping out because it's actually faster. The game will teleport you to the nearest save point related to your objective. Alright, this boss fight is normal, and this is a 2-part boss fight. So this part will reward us nothing.
Back off. This is it. Yeah, it's over. Aha. Aha. Take this. Aha. Take this. This is it. Yeah. Back off. Yeah. Take this.
As you can see, this boss is very annoying.
Back off. This is it.
Especially when Sora's going the wrong way.
This is it. Yeah.
Here we go. That's even worse.
It's over.
So, I hate to say it, but this fight is kind of not winnable. So that is Lingering Will, or Terra, from Birth by Sleep. He is the strongest super boss that was added to Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix. And I don't have the tools necessary to beat him right now. Going's really good, actually. I'm gonna cook Going. Alright, I'm gonna go to places I haven't visited yet. So Twilight Town, we have not gone to at all. We might as well to get all the treasures. Game, we're in Twilight Town still. We haven't reached the Mysterious Tower. Why are you playing the Mysterious Tower music? Which I guess is something to talk about. So yeah, I do have custom music, and I'm going to use the term custom in quotes, because it is just other Kingdom Hearts tracks from the 1.5 and 2.5 remixes, or remix setup. So I have Rechain of Memories, Kingdom Hearts 1, and Birth by Sleep music mixed in. There's an option in the randomizer generator to exclude DMCA songs so that you only have DMCA safe ones. Apparently it's not perfect because I did get a mix of Dearly Beloved, which is detected by YouTube's copyright system.
Yeah.
So, ooh, I will want that actually. So it might still get flagged at the very end, maybe even the beginning, because the beginning does use a version of it. So the video I mentioned that I recorded that did not have the commentary, I did upload it to YouTube, and it did detect it, but only at the ending. So hopefully the ending will not be a problem. Worst case, it just gets cut out. It does mean that I cannot claim any monetization, which is fine. I don't monetize anything on my channel, because I don't really do it for any money. I don't even think I can. Because I never really got like any partnership or whatever with YouTube in the past, to the point where I could actually get money, unless it's actually something I can do nowadays, just without needing it. If it is, great. Maybe I'll do that one day and just upload a video here and there, just to get some extra pennies.
Gather! Gather! This is it! Ha. Ha. Back off! Ha. Rah. This is it! Yeah! Take this! Gather! Yeah! Ha. Take this! Take this! Ha. Ha. Take this! Huh, this is it.
I just realized that these creepers are pretty much vanilla because this is their normal spawning spot at this point.
Back off.
Dusts are replaced with shadows, which is ironic because dusts are the weakest form of the nobodies and shadows are the weakest forms of the heartless. Okay, we got a baseball charm, which is our summon for Chicken Little. I can't take that train, which would be good, because it would take me to the other side, which does have 4 checks at least. But because I can't go there yet, it's unfortunate, but we have to just ignore it. Good old Destiny Islands music. Photon Debugger. Berserk Charge. Berserk Charge would be a good ability if I get the horizontal slash ability, but till then, it's not really worth it. At this point, I'm also checking Keyblades, because a Keyblade could have a second negative combo, which would allow me to do instant finishers. With
Gather.
that, I should be fine with dealing with
Back off.
lingering will. Essentially, whenever I find a source of a second negative combo, I should be good. If I cannot, I may have to figure something out.
This is it. It's over. It's over.
As I mentioned before, those Ice Cube enemies are weak, so we don't get a lot of EXP from them. Now, I haven't really talked about summons because I don't really have a use for summons at the moment. Oh, right, I do have Donald Comet. I forgot that I gave him the weapon with it,
This is it.
but I haven't really had a chance to actually use it.
Back off.
But speaking of summons, the summons, they are based on like different Disney characters. You have Chicken Little, Genie, Peter Pan, and Stitch. Stitch is one of the best summons in the game. He can block projectiles, give you some HP regen if you need it, and also restore your MP while it's charging if you are not at max MP. He can pretty much be like a source of infinite MP if you're lucky enough. So I am kind of like hoping I can find him soon, because it would make a grind spot much easier for me, actually. Okay, Mysterious Tower, unfortunately, did not give us anything. Like, we only got the Chicken Little summon for the first visit, which is,
Gather. Yeah. It's over. Take this.
but to also mention the limits, so I haven't really talked much about the limits. I just talked like about Jack's limit because it was like, super good and was right there. But most of the limits for like the Disney characters,
Take
they
this.
lock you into like animations. Oh, that reflect didn't last long enough, unfortunately. Okay, note to self: make sure I don't get hit by that attack, because that attack hurts. But most of the limits, they do give you iframes, but they also lock you into animations. So you can't really do anything else except commit to the limit.
Gather.
Which is a very good rhyme. Commit to the limit.
Back off. Defense. Back off. Yeah. Light. Take this. Let's go. It's over. This is it. Give me strength.
Okay, I was about to say, Sora, are you really just not going to lock onto it? Like, the lock-on button wasn't working, Sora decided to throw it a little bit too much to the left. Also, sorry if you hear the controller sounds. The mic is, like, right above where my controller and hands are. Where it's also above, right above my desk, so... Sometimes I'm, like, too focused on the game itself that I'm not really noticing, like, my hands moving around or something. And sometimes, like, the bottom of the controller might, like, tap the desk. Like so. We do have Visit 3, so we're gonna go straight to Visit 3, because this will give us a lot more item checks. So we have to go to the mansion where we start off in this world when we first visit. But we're gonna go here, because this will lead us to about 10 checks, I believe. Oh, there's my negative combo. I could probably go deal with Lingering Will now. That is... Is that my tier 3? That's my tier 3. Okay, so unfortunately my magnet has gotten worse as a result. Space Paranoid has no path to the light. Okay. I always get confused about this place. Because there are two versions of this area. This is the regular Twilight Town version, and then there's the simulated Twilight Town. Simulated Twilight Town has the treasures in different locations. So sometimes I'm like bleeding on where it is. I'm going to continue going through this area though, because I want to see if there's anything else here that can help me out. We aren't done with important checks either. I guess like something to bring up in relation to, say, donation incentives. I would probably just do like a regular run, which is like just find the 3 proofs and access to your final battle location, or your final battle stuff, which in this case would be Way of the Dawn, or Way to the Dawn Keyblade, because you need that to access the second or the last half of the last part of the world that never was. I'm gonna say that because it's technically not half.
Gather.
It's like right there, like magnet, like tier 3 magnet is gonna get. It does have like more range, which is great. The problem is like the enemies are focused on the center aspect of it, which, as you can see from the center, it's much higher up. So ground combo stuff, like doing magnet explosion, doesn't really work. So that's like why you don't usually want to see your tier 3 magnet. Alright, so the mansion does have a lot of items here. There's gonna be 2 in this room. Answer report 1. Sora's heart has no path to the light. Okay. I mean, at this point, it's pretty much a case of... it's pretty much a case of it's either in Halloween Town or Agrabah. Oh no, not Agrabah. Halloween Town or Port Royal. By the way, even though he says that we have to get this right, or else, if you guess the wrong answer, nothing happens.
Gather. Gather. Yeah.
But for the incentives aspect, we could do like the normal seed, which is like this one's about to run about 2 hours. The last seed I did was about 3 hours, and that was a bit of a rough seed in terms of like where I could go, what I had for defense and even offense. This one looked to be like it was going to be quick because we found the proofs very quickly, but right now we're still looking for that 3rd proof, and we know where it is, but it's hidden behind some pretty tough bosses.
Gather. Gather. This is it. Run away. Yeah, it's over. Back off.
But we could have an incentive for what's called all blue numbers, so I did mention the tracker. It logs how many important items you found in that world. All blue numbers would mean that every single available world, we just have to check for to make those numbers blue. And right there we got Ukulele Charm, which is our Stitch summon, so that's great. Alright, if I'm gonna go into this fight, I'm to make sure I am properly prepared. Oh, Riku has it. That's fine. So the worst part is I do have to do the first fight because there is 2 fights here. There is an option on the generator to make it so that if you do die on the second fight, you can just restart from the second fight. If you're wondering why I don't have that enabled, it's because I thought no. But this is like one of those cases where I wish I did. So yeah, not having like any like aerial finishers and all that kind of like makes that a little bit easier. But what's gonna matter most is here. So unfortunately, we're gonna give Lingering Will here some brain damage. This isn't infinite, as long as I keep chaining it correctly. I did, however, forget to take off high jump, which cost me the run. But you can see, like, my damage is not that high. But it is getting higher. Oh, that was just reset. This is a normal thing. Sometimes the damage will scale. You can also prevent this from happening by having damage scaling turned off, or specifically uncapping the damage. All attacks can have a limit on how much the max damage you deal is, to prevent you from like dealing too much damage, forcing HP gates on bosses, and phase transitions too early. Gosh, I'm glad that that fight is now done. I mean, that looks easy. That looks easy. But the thing is, I got lucky with how he started. Because there's a number of ways he can start, and it's never guaranteed. I got lucky that he tried to go for Mike Terra's Punch-Out. And my Reflect was enough to be able to connect and stun him. Oh, right, I don't have the second visit. Oh, then where do we go then? I haven't done Land of Dragons. And I really could use Wisdom Form right now.
Gather!
Right, so we do have to be a little bit cautious with the enemy Rando here. In the previous recording I did, I actually died multiple times because of the morale gauge at the top. What the morale gauge pretty much does is it will fall down, and as you take damage, you also lose the gauge. But you can take a lot of hits very quickly that the bar just drops to 0. And that happened to me yesterday where I got Gamblers to replace the Shadows and the Jump Shade enemies as well. Which for some reason, were just extra annoying. I'm actually going to leave them so I can grab the chests. That's also one of my favorite things to do with double negative combo and Magnet Burst. Just jump, Magnet Burst, jump, Magnet Burst, jump, Magnet Burst. So the ambush, you might have noticed that the enemies were not exactly randomized, and there is a reason for that. It's to prevent potential soft locks. One of the things that will happen is the game doesn't detect that you defeated the enemies, even if you cleared it out. And as a result, it soft locks. So to prevent that, the randomizer just makes it so the enemies there are vanilla. But the first one and the third one, they work as intended, so yeah, at least you got that. So I think this is the recon version of the Hollow Bastion battle. It might actually even be the Kingdom Hearts 1, actually. There are some differences between the two. Alright, there's a 4 chests here, we're gonna grab them. That's the second seed, actually, where I had the Jiangshi be vanilla. Okay, a second reflect is always welcome. Oh, that's a Dragoon.
It's over. It's over.
Alright, so tier 2 reflect gives me a bigger shield, which means that it's easier to trigger the counterattack. Our max drive gauge, so no more drive gauges are going to help us. We're still missing drive forms anyway. The specific one I would really like right now is Wisdom Form. Seems like the Dragoons are the replacements for the Riders. But thankfully that is enough to just make it easy. So now we're going to go to the summit. We're going to be into a time battle. We don't have to kill the enemies in the time limit. We just have to survive, which is super easy. Now you might have also noticed like I have been saving quite a bit here and there. And the reason being, it's very, very rare. But there are times where the game can crash. In a number of cases, it's more often with the enemy and boss rando because of how like it functions. A good example is I did a run a few years back, and one of the randomized bosses, Lexius, for some reason, after he did one of his main attacks, the game would just crash because of a memory issue. Like, my PC at the time could run this game with no issue, like no lag or whatever, but for some reason, said boss would always trigger a memory crash. The PC versions, they're not perfect, they've had some issues, and even like after Square fixed some of these issues, like early on-ish, they're not perfect. Oh, that's why my intro felt so short, because like as I was doing the intro, I'm like, wait, I feel like I'm missing something, but I'm just going to go right into it. And I realized why, and I just remembered it, because I mentioned the PC version. So, Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix, there's the PS2, the PS3, PS4, PS5? Technically? Eh? And Xbox version, and then, of course, the PC versions. The randomizer only works on the PC version, both Epic Game Store and Steam, so if you have either version, you can participate or play the randomizer. I am playing the Epic Game Store version specifically, because that is the one I purchased. I have not purchased the Steam version, because I feel like there's no need to buy it again. But if you want to play the PS2 version, the randomizer does work for the PS2 version. You won't be able to utilize a number of the features in the game, though, because of limitations, of course. But if you just want to experience the game on with the PS2 stuff,
back off. Take this.
like maybe like you prefer to play the PS2 version, because Square did make a couple of changes to the HD versions in terms of like the engine system and all that. Like frame rate is a big one. The game runs like on 30.
Back off! It's over!
But for the PC version, it does run... Well, you can run it on 30, but it runs at 60 normally, or 120. Alright, so this is Twilight Thorn. Normally, we don't get this fight with Sora because he's not supposed to like be able to do these animations. And Twilight Thorn's like very weird on any map that isn't his own. However, it works just fine, as you can see. That's because the Rando community has, improved it so that Sora can access Roxas's animations. Although he does look a little bit weird. Unfortunately, we do have to sit through this animation. But when Roxas does his fight, he actually gets a sped up version. And I guess that they don't do that for Sora because of kind of glitches.
It's over! Ha! Back off! Ha! This is it!
Oh, unfortunate. I think if I didn't do like that last second combo, I might have been fine. Or combo finish. Yeah, the randomizer does work on the PS2, the PC, both PC versions, so I want to say like KH2 Randomizer or KH2Rando.com is like the website, but don't quote me on that. I know like Discord is usually like where updates happen, or at least get brought up, but most of the stuff is on GitHub. To actually like do the randomizer, it is technically through a mod, which you can actually use for both the PS2 version through an emulator, and of course through the PC version by using said mod manager, KH Mod Manager.
Back off!
We get the swag kill. Oh, Reflect was our only important check here, so I guess we're gonna leave. Oh, Privy Piece could actually be a Hollow Bastion. Think about it. I'm gonna go back. We do have access to the boss fight, and then we have the 1000 Heartless fight, which I usually don't like to do the 1000 Heartless early, but I think this is a good time to do it. Is this...
This is it! This is it! Aha! It's over!
Get over here.
Back off! It's over! It's over! Thunder! This is it! Take this! Yeah! Take this! Back off! Take this!
Okay. So this is a section. His power is illusion.
Defend! Donald! Back off! Sit!
Oh, I meant to stop.
It's over!
There we go.
It's over! Back off! Back off! It's over! Thunder! Thunder!
Oh, darn it. If I didn't do that thunder, that might have actually been the kill.
Defend!
Alright, so normally what you're supposed to do is you have to go into the blue circle at the last second. Fortunately, especially like when you don't have the normal arena.
Back off!
So in this case, I just play good and dodge the meteors. This definitely wasn't the data version, this was the regular, so it was an easier fight at least. so this is the Final Fantasy fights, where Final Fantasy characters that are here in Hollow Bastion will join us to fight the Heartless. Right there is Yuffie. She's done. Here's gonna be Tifa. Oh wait, no, Tifa, it's Skull. One ahead. So this is where the double negative combo Magnet Burst strat is just really powerful. I don't have to even use my regular magic. Tifa's right here. Kind of helps because these cards are annoying. Because they can do that.
Hurry! Go on ahead.
And then they're pretty much in super armor, so even like a finisher won't immediately stun them. Magic can work on them. Right here we get Cloud, who can easily take out these guys. They can just like play dodging. Be fine.
It's over.
Kind of rare to actually get Sora on that finisher slowdown because Cloud usually is like crazy. I've been equipping them, so let's actually do that. Alright, we got 4 checks here. Dodge Slash, which is the worst ability in the game. The best way I can describe Dodge Slash, it's pretty much like Sora recklessly swinging his Keyblade like left and right from side to side. Unfortunately, he's not trying to do the Mario or anything, he's just annoyingly bad when doing it. To the point where it's entirely possible that enemies can recover between your attacks and just counter you out of it.
Gather.
So, unfortunately, we do have to kill 1,000 Heartless here, and as a result, the fight does not actually change the Heartless with any memory. Which makes sense, because for a memory-related issue, that would be a problem. But staring at the ground because it will actually make the Heartless enemies spawn in more easily. Since, as you can probably imagine, this is
This is it. Okay, gather. Gather.
Didn't realize my magnet was blocked. There you go. Because it's 1,000 Heartless, they don't all load in immediately. But you can... It looks like they do. But if you actually get too close to them, what will happen is they will disappear. And vanish. Got a ton of boosts, let me just use them up. I may want to find the mod that lets you just immediately use the boost when you pick them up. Might actually do that for the future. Right. There's still a number of checks that we have access to, so I'm gonna go grab them. There's fire. That wasn't our last one. That's our first fire, though. And I also forgot this check. This check actually opens up after you check the computer console earlier. I just keep forgetting about it here and there. Alright, I'm gonna re-enter. Where does that put me? Oh, okay, still puts me back here. So, in terms of checks that I have left here, there are a number of locations. The first is the Sephiroth fight check, which the fight itself gives me a get bonus, and then the award after the fight will also give me a check. The other options for where the rest of the checks here would be Cabinet of Remembrance. We didn't go that far because the way Cabinet of Remembrance works is that you need to build up your drive forms to get their growth abilities, and you need to level them up further than just like say level 1 to be able to get through it. So far, my glide is in a really bad state, so I wouldn't be able to get the very last check, which, if it's there, that is bad. Right there's the Mushroom 13. They will give you a reward if you have the Proof of Peace. I don't have the Proof of Peace, so we're not going to bother. We're going to talk to Sephiroth here, who is replaced by a guy on a throne, and an unfortunate dick shot.
Take this. This is it. Yeah. Take this. Back off. Back off. This is it. Back off. Back off.
Unfortunately, because he is suspended so high, this actually becomes very easy.
Back off. This is it. It's over. Defense. This is it. Take this. Take this. It's over.
You do gotta be careful though, because yeah, he does still hurt.
Back off. Defense.
And if you're wondering about the health bars, no, that's not normal for him. Essentially, he is like
It's over.
in the final boss rush, but the amount of health bars is tied to the check, or the boss fight location. In this case, the boss fight is Sephiroth, who in the vanilla game was the strongest super boss available. And as a result, he had the highest amount of HP. I think it was like 3,000. So 15 health bars. That right there is Xemnas in his armor. Which, yeah. Not exactly a tough boss fight. It's just, he hits hard because of the location he's in. And the longer it drags out, the more concerned you have to get, because you don't exactly know what he's doing. As he can summon the weapons of the other members of the organization, specifically the ones that are in Kingdom Hearts 2. He always starts off with Zaldin's spears, Zaldin being the Wind Elemental member who controls the Dragoons. And pretty much like you can time your reflect for when he's about, when they're about to strike. They then circle around you and then disappear to signify that they are going to strike again. So if you can at least, like, you know, recognize that pattern, you can time your reflex to deal damage and avoid damage. So I'm going to do what I can here.
Take this. Aha! Take this. Take this. Gather. Ha! This is it. Take this. Ha! It's over. Rah! It's over. Aha! Back off. It's over. Thunder.
Sora. Okay. I'm like, Sora, are you going to try to hit him, or are you going to try to use Magnet Burst, because that would have actually worked. There is a skip trick that people can do. I unfortunately am not very good at it, so I do not try it. And that mostly just unlocks a shortcut that we can now access from the main room that we were in before.
This is it.
Here we have to hit the 3
Take this. Rah!
valves to actually get them spinning at the same time. They will recover over time, but this is to activate the machinery, which will allow us to progress further. Now, there is a trick you can do here to, like, just jump up, which if you do the skip, you can actually use it to avoid the fight here. But you will have to do the fight here because it actually is tied to the map itself. Gonna ride the wind.
Yeah.
Getting a lot of drawers. Magic boost. And there's there's this, and there's 2 more over here. Ooh, the XP boost. I am really happy to see that. Trinity limit is a limit for our party. Donald's limit Fantasia, or Comet, that I have equipped, is very useful because I can activate it just for iframes and not worry about it in terms of like a damage. It does deal damage, decent damage in fact, but for the most part you just use it for like the iframes, so that you can just combo enemies with like the regular combos.
Defense. Take this. This
Oh
is
damn,
it.
sister slots
It's
too.
over. Ha. This is it. It's over. Ha. Take this. Ha. Back off. Back off. Ha. Take this. Donald. Back
So
off.
there's gonna be a use of it,
Ha.
where I'm just like using it for the iframes because I'm at 1
Back
HP.
off. Ha. Back off.
Oh, I did not want to use the finisher. Actually, that's okay. I figured the finisher was like, no, there might be another wave that could actually get me killed. Dollar bills.
It's over. Ha. Back off.
We can just do this to make them less
Back
annoying.
off.
Oh, hey, scan. I don't need that, though. Well, I guess I can just equip it for scan raw. Scan raw doesn't really give me anything, though. Just go through this. Thankfully, the steam does not deal damage to you. I feel like it can kill you if you're at 1 HP for some reason.
This is it. Back off. Back off. Back off. Ha. Ha. It's over. It's over.
But EXP boost is actually very useful. It doesn't give you a boost in EXP immediately. Ooh, guard, I actually do need that, probably. It doesn't give you the boost in EXP immediately. How it works is when you're below 50% of your max HP, it will double your EXP. There are multiple sources of it, by the way, so if you get multiple of them, then it does increase the amount of EXP gain further. So we only got 1, which is still double. That's actually very good. I can get all my level checks, because I mentioned before, but our max level for available EXP, or for leveling, is level 50. Yeah, unfortunately, we're not going to be able to do much about that.
Give me strength.
I'm going to try one more time. If I can't, then unfortunately our last check, which is right there, unless it's on the proof of peace check, which in that case, yeah, we're not getting it. Yeah, so our last check is right there, or on the proof of peace. Yep, unfortunately, because I don't have a high enough glide level, we can't make it. So we're gonna have to come back if we actually want that. Now, it can't be... Now, if it is the proof of peace, it would have to be in that chest. Otherwise, it would be locked behind itself. If it's locked behind itself, then unfortunately we cannot progress. Which means that this is a dumb seed, which is bad. Because logic has been developed for this to prevent that from happening. I still don't have... I still don't have Beast Claw, nor do I have Bone Claw. I guess we'll do... Oh, we don't have to do Pride Lands. Pride Lands is all done. I guess it could be Agrabah. Agrabah we're only halfway through on the first visit, so... We can finish this, and I do have access to the second world, or the second visit, which will take a little bit because it is, it does require all 3 basic spells, so Fire, Blizzard, and Thunder. Thankfully we have that.
Gather.
And a couple of lengthy segments.
It's over! Freeze! Gather! Defense! It's over! Back off! It's over! Back off! It's over!
Okay, that is super easy to do. Check this to open the door, grab the 2 checks. I think it's been a while since I saved. I'll save after completing here.
Gather! Gather!
That's another blizzard element.
Gather! Back off! Gather! 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 Thunder!
Another
Gather!
charm. Okay, that is all our level charms. So we actually got some good enemy spawns that give a lot of EXP. No EXP. I got, what was it? Another MP Haste? MP Hystera. So, the MP Haste, Hystera, Hystega does also stack, so whenever I now drain out my MP, either through like Cure or just using too many spells, my MP recovery naturally will be super fast. Oh, that's a Riku, and that's a Volcano Lord. Volcano Lord is vanilla. The mysterious man here is this Riku. He shows up in the Land of Dragons for the second visit. Which, do I have access to that? Oh, I do. Oh, but Land of Dragons is not. Oh, without even noticing, Volcano Lord is dead. And unfortunately, because this is a 2-boss fight, Volcano Lord can still be targeted. The second boss fight, for some reason, can still be targeted. Oh, start. I was just saying, like, can I access Land of Dragons 2? And, well, there's my answer. Secret answer report 4. Beast Castle is on the path to connection. Well, we already got that one, so we don't have to worry about it. And that was all of it, so Pride Lands, I guess, is next. So now I'm checking, like, my fire spell locations. Because I don't have access to Land, or Halloween Town 2, and my second visit for Port Royal is currently locked behind data demics, which requires me to get some better methods of combat to deal with it.
Back off!
Come on. I don't know any of the hyena names. I know one of them is called Ed. That's it. And I don't know if Ed is the stupid one or the actual smart one for the names. I know the Whoopi Goldberg one is definitely not Ed. It begins like a S, SH, like, I want to say like Shanzi or something. I don't even know if that's true. Oh, I forgot this. Did I say? I don't know. Okay, so we have to use Simba here. Okay, boss fight is not too bad. So normally you'd only fight Scar here. Like, there are 2 bosses specifically that you would fight as Simba, Ground Shaker, and Scar. Thankfully, this was not that bad. Oh wait, no, I don't have to do this. I just realized that because this is blue. So that was a waste. But magic boost, so more magic damage. I did get another torn page actually. I guess I'll just do the torn page, see if maybe wisdom form is here. I might be able to do it without wisdom now that I have the double negative combo actually. Oh, I gotta talk to you. So, unlike the previous minigames, this one isn't auto-skipped. If you want to skip, you can just talk to Pooh right there. But I'm gonna go through it because there are treasure chests here. Which means we have checks. Another accessory slot, so that's more stats. Always good. Another aerial dodge. That's nice, but I do need a better glide. Alright, and the random developers, or whoever did the quality of life stuff, just put a Pooh at the end before the vanilla spot, just to make it so that you don't have to deal with the whole thing, like actually going through it. Let's see. I guess I'll try the fight again. Like I said, I might have a better time because I do have double negative combo, so Magnet Burst can work easily.
Dance, water, dance!
My only issue is going to be time. I got to be able to do this effectively.
Take this! Take this! It's dance, water, dance!
Like, obviously that one is, like, not too bad because it's only 13. Now I got, like, 40 seconds to do 50. I take about 5 every time I do this, which is, like, about 1.5 to 2 seconds. Might be doable, but there is one where we have to do 99. Also, oh my god, I'm actually like noticing how like some of these things are just like lower quality. Like the block icon in the top left, and even like the water and the text in the top right. It's like Square updated like a number of the textures, but they didn't upgrade the icons. They just like, yeah, just throw them in and scale them up. Something. Actually, no, they didn't even bother scaling them.
Back off! Take this! This is dance, water, dance! It's over! This is it! It's over! It's over! It's over! Take this!
Yeah, I gotta actually just do the jump.
Take this! Take this! Ha. This is it! Like it! Back off! Back off! Defend! Like it! Defend! Like it! Water! Defend! Back off! This is it! Like it? Come on! Get to the beat! Got it! Take this! Defend! Like it? Come on! Get to the beat!
So, fun little thing is that you would think, okay, he's water, so he's probably weak to like electricity. No, he's actually weak to fire.
Like it? Come on! Get to the beat! Defend! Got you now! Back off! Dance, water, dance!
Oh man, we need to go.
Back off! Come on! This is it! Back off! Back off! Take this! Defend! Like it? Come on! Get to the beat! Got you now! This is it! It's over! Defend! Come on! Get to the beat! Got you now! Take this! Back off! Dance, water, dance!
Okay, so we are now in the finale.
Back off! Back off! It's over! It's over! Water, dance!
Oh my god. Okay. Unfortunately, the game decided to go for the single
Dance, water,
target
dance.
finisher, which is aerial finisher, instead of magnet burst, despite the fact that there were enemies nearby. But because
This is it.
the cannon,
This is it. Huh.
I landed
Back
on the
off, water,
cannon,
dance. It's over.
and as a result, it reset my state.
It's over.
So, yeah.
Huh. It's over. Ha. Back off. Take this. Huh.
If I die again, I'm gonna do a quick customization switch, or customize switch, because there is another strat I could do.
It's over.
I don't really like it, but I'm gonna have to do it.
Back off. Huh. Back off. Back off. Dance, water, dance. Back off. Ha. This is it. Huh. Take this. Take this. Huh. Back off. Huh. It's over. Huh. Take this. This is it. Take this. Take this. Huh. This is it. Huh. Take this. Ha. This is it. Huh. Take this. Huh. It's over. It's over. Ha. Take this. Take this. It's over. Just like it. Huh. Defense. Like it. Defense. Take this. Water. Defense. Take this.
Oh,
Back off.
I actually saw one. I never used it.
This is it.
Oh, that would have actually been perfect if you just got stuck there.
Like it. Yeah, it's over. It's over. It's over. Defense. It's over. Like it. Defense. Defense. This is it. This is it. Defense. Like it. Defense. Defense. This is it.
The one nice thing about reflect finishers is that the lasers will actually go off,
Dance, water, dance.
compared to, say, if you just
This is it.
use regular combo finishers, because those will only go off if you let go of the button,
It's over.
or if you don't combo.
Water. Defense. It's over. Back off.
I kind of don't like it up here, but
Come on.
it's gonna happen.
Got you now.
So unfortunately, yeah, you can't kill him. You actually have to do this.
It's over. Ha. This is it. Ha. Back off. Ha. It's over.
Oh, the worst part is I only have stage 1 fire, so
Fire.
the range on it is actually low.
It's over. Ha. Take this.
Donald is down, so I can't use Final Form, which would be the only drive form I can use right now that would actually be
It's
useful.
over. Back
So we're
off.
just going to do this one. You have to hope that it's enough.
It's over. It's over. Back off. Water dance.
Okay, next one is going to be 99. 99 is the hard.
This is it. Water dance. Let's go. Fire. 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 This is it. Ha. Fire. 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 Okay.
That's bad.
It's over. Heal.
Actually, no. We're good. We're good.
Back off. Ha. Take this. Take this. Back off.
Okay, Pride Lands is on the path to peace. Pride Lands? We found Reflect. Alright, I gotta check my hints for a sec, hold on. Pride Lands, Halloween Town, So it has to be Reflect. So that would mean either Disney Castle, Space Paranoids, or Beast Castle. So I can't do Beast Castle, but I can do Space Paranoids. I hate the fact that all we got in the end was like info, and not the actual piece. But I'll live, I suppose. There is a few chests here. When we get access to a save point, I'm gonna go warp to Disney Castle. We're gonna go do all that because we never really like went through far enough for it. Secret Answer Report 7. Form levels is on the path. I am very, very questionable right now on this.
Thunder.
Okay, so we have form levels and as well.
Let's go. Thunder. Thunder. Gather. Thunder.
Oh, I'm like wondering, like, wait, where are the enemies? I thought I just killed them all. Because normally, like, once you kill all the enemies, they will actually just, you know, transport you. Okay, Reflect is the only thing I have at the moment to kind of, like, tell me. So I'm just gonna go here.
Gather. This way. Gather. This way. It's over. This way. It's over. Gather.
Ooh, I'm actually wondering
This way.
what enemy is it gonna be
Let's go.
behind this? Because, alright, if you haven't played this before, you're escorting Minnie Mouse to the throne room, because the throne room has the answer that we're looking for as to why the enemies are here. We just escort her there, but we have to escort her through this. And oh, it is Berserkers. Okay, so the enemies are... Berserkers are the replacement for the Bolt Towers, which I guess I sort of figured out, but oh my goodness, is this not exactly great.
Gather. Defend.
Wait, is that it? Oh, okay. Never mind, that was actually pretty
This
quick.
way.
The last one I recorded had Dragoons, which is
This way.
also annoying and not fun at times.
This way. This way. This way. This way. Let's go.
But normally it's like filled with Bolt Towers who aren't exactly that big of a threat. You can, in the speedrun at least, like when I was doing it, I would just call Minnie forward. Anytime they got near, I just used the reaction command to knock them away. And repeat this until we reach the end. Also, do not adjust your set. This is normal. This is Timeless River, which is based on like the old 1930s cartoons for Mickey Mouse. Primarily Steamboat Willie. And everything is pretty much just like that. Also, okay.
This is it. This is it. Take this.
There we go. Now, unfortunately, this fight is like a joke boss fight, so we don't get any rewards for it, which is unfortunate. Alright, before I enter the 4 windows, I'm going to go here. Because there are a number of checks we can grab. Hopefully one of these is what we need. Grand Ribbon. Not what we need. Gladly gonna take it. Cloudfang is, unfortunately not what we need, as that is the world for... the world item for Pride Lands, which we don't need. We don't need to go back there, which is good. The checks that we would have there are just bosses, and they will take a while.
Back off! Gather! Ha! Back off!
Alright, so these 4 windows, there is mayhem afoot. We have to prevent the mayhem meter from reaching its max capacity. But because this place is like a lower level area, we don't have to worry about enemies being troubling.
It's over!
Which is good. It's always good to like be able to just bum rush an area for checks. So I am out of water. I kind of do want to grab some.
It's over! Ha! Back off! Ha! Back off!
Also, yes, I did magnet burst fire. How does that work? I do not know. It does bring up the question, though, how do magnets work? The world may never know.
It's over!
Right, so this one has a black hole that will damage and suck in a lot of the furniture, and of course that is what is causing the mayhem. Thankfully, you can attack the black hole to stop it. I got 2 slots open.
You mugs could follow me if you wanted to. Later, loser.
Okay, we got Pete. We also got the Song of Mysterious Figure from Birth by Sleep, aka one of the worst designed boss fights in Kingdom Hearts history, and in JRPG history, I'll say. It is a boss fight that whoever at Square Enix decided was a good idea to let it go through testing. I hope that you have a wonderful life. That's all I'm gonna say. Because I am not a fan of that boss fight. To pretty much just describe it,
It's over!
Birth by Sleep has 3 playable characters. One character has a huge significant disadvantage in this fight, to the point where it's almost impossible to beat him
This is
in
it!
most scenarios.
Take
Okay.
this!
Also, Grim Reaper, I don't like this boss fight normally. Shoot, we had him earlier, didn't we? Oh, yeah, because he replaces Pete, so this makes sense,
Take this! Take this! Free! Take this!
What's that
Free!
for?
It's over!
There we go. If we do not get it off the items that we're about to pick up, then we have to come back. Okay. So we have to come back. Alright, so this opens up 2 optional boss fights. The Absent Silhouette location, which normally we would fight Marluxia here. Instead it's Beast, so Beast is actually very easy. The information saying fake is because the game doesn't really know
This is it!
what to really put there, because we are not in the normal battle arena.
Take this! Defense! Back off! Defense! It's over! Defense! 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 Back off!
There we go. So, why do beasts have a lot of health? This is where you would fight Marluxia. Okay. Well, we got our what we needed for this, so I guess we're gonna go here. This is so. Wait, what? Oh. Hold on. Let me leave and then come back. I don't think it registered. Because I did get the Bone Fist. Okay, it's not. Let me go to a different world. I think that will trigger it. There we go. Sometimes you gotta not immediately rush to the world like I did. But the absent silhouette that we saw is for Marluxia, who normally appears in Beast Castle. And he is the hardest one of the absent silhouette fights, which results in him
Back off! Take this! Thunder!
having 16 health bars. Anyway, we need to lock up these 3 brats into these gift boxes. But since Marluxia has like 16 health bars or 15 health bars, Beast had so much health because of the location. Alright, we're going all the way back here. Pretty much have to collect 4 presents from the enemies. The enemies can also pick them up, which can result in 1 enemy having 4. Now we're going to play a little mini-game. The randomizer does make this mini-game much easier by just giving you only the giant boxes that give you like 10, I think it is, or maybe 20. So you just gotta mash. Thunder element. We still have another check, so it's either on the boss fight coming up, or it'll be on the absent silhouette check that appears after we complete. So let's go do this boss fight. Please don't be anything bad, I say. Whether or not that's bad is questionable.
Take that! Goofy! Come on! Defend! Yes! Give me strength! Yeah! Back off! Let's go! Back off! It's over! Defend! Give me strength! Let's go! This is it! Let's go!
I'm gonna assume that this is data. Yep, that's data.
It's over! Back off! Let's go! Back off! Light! Take this!
Alright, so this one being data is very annoying because he's much harder to deal with. Wait, that was actually dangerous. And unfortunately the laser just sniped me. This is going to actually be a very tough fight. There is a way to loop him. I remember I did it last night.
Take that! Rando! This is it! Take that! This! Back off! Take this!
Oh, that's not what I want.
Defense! It's over! Defense! This is it! Thunder! Defense! It's over! Defense! Take this! Take that! This is it! Thunder! Defense! Take this! Let's go! Give me strength!
Oh, I messed up.
Back off! This is it! It's over! Back off! Take that! Fight!
I'm gonna just do this because it is gonna recover my HP. I didn't talk about the main gimmick of Limit Farm, but Limit Farm is, as mentioned before, utilizes Kingdom Hearts 1 Sora.
This is it! Back off! Defense! This is it! Take this! Defense! There! Take that! Let's go! This is it! Let's go! Take that!
With you using his abilities from Kingdom Hearts 1,
Let's go!
like Strike Raid, Sonic Blade, Ars Arcanum, and Ragnarok.
Come on! Take this! Fight! Take that! This is it!
Trying to avoid because I need healing.
Heal! Take that!
Really?
Fight! Take that! Take this! Give me strength! Back off! It's over!
Oh, what? What I want to know is what actually hit me there. This is actually gonna be super.
Take that! Defense! Defense! That! Back off! Ha! Back off! Defense! This is it! Defense! 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 Ha! This is it! Ha! Take this! Ha! Defense! No! Take this! Defense! Take that! Back off! There! Defense! 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 Take this! Defense! Give me strength!
So I'm gonna go a little bit quiet so I can focus.
Back off! Back off! It's over! Back off! There! Back off! Take that! This is it! This is it! Watch out!
Prepare to scream!
Take that! It's over!
Oh, I'm dead.
Take that!
Oh, never mind.
Let's go!
I'm gonna stay on the outside over here.
Come on! Take that! Back off! Take that! Take this! Freeze! Take that!
Oh, what? It didn't activate my other reflect. This is gonna be annoying. Trying to think like what else I could do. Because this is the only thing I can really fight right now.
Goofy!
Come on!
I could try Final Form. You know what? I'm gonna try something else. So when I fought him last time on my recording, I got to deal with Data Roxas again. And the way I did it was I did utilize one negative combo, not two. I didn't have two. And it worked in terms of like getting him into a loop. So I kind of just need to try something similar.
Take that! Yeah! It's over! It's over! Yeah! Take this! Yeah! Take this! Yeah! Heal! Yeah! Fight! Fight! Take this! Defense! Take this! Back off! Take this! Defense! It's over! Thunder! This is it! Defense! Back off! Take that! Heal! Okay. Give me strength! Okay. This is it! Defense! Let's go! Back off! It's over! Give me strength! It's over! Yeah, it's over! This is it! This is it! Yeah, back off! Yeah, it's over! Take this! Defense! Back off! Defense! Back off! Defense! Defense! Shoot me! Come on! Okay. Defense! Yeah! Defense! Take this! It's over! It's over! Give me strength! Let's go! This is it! Back off! Take this! Light! This is it! Okay! It's over! It's over! Gather! It's over! Take this! Give me strength! Come on!
That was pretty dicey. I could have actually died in that moment.
Back off! Take that! Take this! Fight! It's over! Yeah, it's over! This is it! Okay! Back off! It's over! No. Take that! There! Defense! Take this! It's over!
Oh, that was bad idea.
Okay. Take that.
Oh, why? Oh, I knew it. Okay. I think what I'm going to need to do is I'm going to have to use elixirs for this. So yeah, this is like one of the toughest boss fights that you can have, and the arena is not exactly
Jack!
great. Oh, do I have a training limit equipped? If I don't, I need to reset. Okay. Because Solo Trinity has been a great help for me.
Take that! Yeah, back off! This is it!
I also find it ironic that I'm getting Rage Awakened here, which is Lingering Will's boss theme. Because holy crap, is that
Take this!
very apt right
Take
now.
that! Take this! This is it! There! Take this! It's over! This is it! Take this! Defend! This is it! Take that!
Okay.
Defend!
I try to get my Trinity off.
Jack!
Am I on?
Take that! Take that! Defend! This is it! Take that! Defend! It's over! Take that! This is it! This is it! Defend! This is it! Defend! Give me strength! Heal!
Those lasers always get me. Alright, as much as I want to just cut this part, I really can't. Obviously, if you've been watching this, I'm going to include a timestamp in the description to kind of like
Jack!
just
Back off!
speed through.
It's over! It's over! It's over! Take this! Let's go! This is it! Back off! It's over! Right! This is it! It's over! Yeah, back off! Heal!
I'm just going to take the heal. I'll cover my HP before...
This is it! Defend! It's over! Take that! Back off! Back off! Take this! Take this!
Revenge value.
Jack!
Am I on?
Yeah, check the description for timestamp. I will include it in the forum as well if you happen to just be watching this. Just because, yeah, this is going to take a lot of attempts. This normally won't happen. I just refuse to, like, do other stuff in the process.
It's over! Take this! Defend! This is it! Take that!
Okay?
Defend! Yeah! Defend! Jack!
Prepare to scream!
Take that! Take that! Take that! Take that! It's over. It's over. Yeah. It's over. It's over. Back off. Light. This is it. Come on. Defense. Take that. Heal. Give me strength. This is it. It's over. Yeah, take this. Let's go. This is it. There. Yeah. This is it.
Oh, I think the revert got me there.
Jack.
Am I on?
Gonna turn that off. Actually, I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna turn Jack to Sora attack. Alright, I think what I'll do is I'll give it one more attempt, and then if this fails, I'm just gonna go to a different world to see if there's anything I can grab there.
Take that. Yeah, this is it. Take this. Back off. Defend. This is it. Yeah. This is it. Back off. Yeah. Take that. Take this. Take this. Yeah, it's over. Back off. Yeah. This is it. Yeah. Take this. Yeah, this is it. Give me strength. Donald, this is it. Back off. It's over. It's over. Take this. No. Yeah. Come on.
Alright. We're gonna leave. I don't know if I'm gonna be strong enough for this. That would actually not be a bad choice, though. This would be better if I want the MP. This if I want another finisher. Just thinking like over my options at the moment. Oh, I should probably put that on. To be fair though, that one made that much of a difference, so... Alright, I'm gonna go to Space Paranoids. Now, Space Paranoids is not really on the path of light, but I need to see what's here.
This is it. Back off.
But I'm also gonna do a nice little strat. Oh, I actually am messing up. Yeah, these enemies are very weird. Oh, I forgot to turn off Donald Cure. Okay, that should be good.
Give me strength. Hurrah!
Alright, so we're gonna be hearing this annoying little sound for a bit. So the purpose of this part is that you have to get these clusters. However, this is also a great spawning spot because of the fact that the enemies spawn quickly. The downside is we have mediocre enemies. To the point where I'm just gonna say super. This is not really working. If we had like stronger enemies, then it would definitely be worth it. But because of them, I can't make use of it. So we have to farm in a different location, and I think I know which one we can do. But I'm gonna just clear out this first visit. We don't have access to the second visit, which is fine.
Gather.
Yeah, because if we're just getting like 2 and 3 EXP, then that's not good. Once we go through here, we'll have 2 chests, and then we have a boss fight. Boss fight should be simple enough, all things considered. I know I did get a glide upgrade, but I don't think that'll be enough to reach the last chicken hole.
Do you feel it? The moon's power.
Alright, is this regular or data Psyx? It is data.
Moon, shine down.
Take this. Let's go. Our turn. Take that. Take that. Yeah. Take that. Take that. Take that. Take that. Yeah. Take that. Take that.
So this is another infinite
Take that. Take that.
with Peter Pan. Peter Pan's attack does
Take that.
finisher type damage. Oh no, actually no, hits times. Not finisher. And as a result, it can stun lock Psyx, making it easy victory. So I was right in that it was going to be easy. Okay, so there's really nothing here, and unfortunately, like I mentioned, I couldn't do the farming method because the EXP is just way too low. So we're going to do it here. I'm going to have to kick Riku out of the party as well. And I want my Petite Ribbon, because that is a better armor than my Cosmic Chain. I want that hard defense, not the elemental defense. It ain't gonna help here. Alright. Now I just gotta get hit by this guy. A couple times, it seems.
Somebody come quick!
There you go.
Gather. It's over. Yeah. Take this. This is it. Gather. Defense.
Oh, I gotta also be careful because some enemies give HP orbs, and that means that I will be above 50. So gotta be careful with the rapid thrusters there. Good.
Gather.
These guys won't give HP orbs, which is good.
Gather.
Now, if you remember, like, when we climbed up, we got a... Oh. Did more spawn?
Yeah,
Oh, I
it's
just never
over.
clicked. There were different enemies up here. That's because, like, since we climbed to the very top, the enemies are now different.
Take this. Defense.
This is a normal vanilla behavior as well.
It's over. Back off. It's over. Back off.
I'm glad I take the HP orbs from them, because that means second chance can proc again if I get unlucky.
Yeah, this is it. Back off.
Very
It's
cautious
over.
around them.
This is it. Somebody come quick.
Go into these rooms, because there are enemies here.
Take this. Gather.
Okay, gamblers are not fun. Or gamble replacements. What a berserker. Oh yeah, these guys are the berserkers.
Gather. Gather. Yeah, back off. Yeah.
Nah. Not gonna fight them.
Gather. This is it. Yeah. It's over.
Those are the shaman replacements, which is not
Back
good.
off. Back off. Defense. Yeah. Take this. Yeah, this is it. Gather. Yeah. It's over.
I think maybe like what I'll do is I may turn off beta fights for
Yeah.
the actual
This
scene.
is it. It's over.
Standard Roxas is not fun as I've been experiencing lately. I haven't really had as much trouble with them before. I think it's just a case of like... Just like not being like properly prepared for the fight.
It's over.
I'm just trying to like run it with what I have, and as a result I guess I have failed.
Take this. Yeah. Yeah. Take this. Yeah. Take this. Yeah, take this. It's over. Yeah. This is it. Yeah. Yeah. Defense! Defense! Donald!
I'm gonna take the rest one back.
Yeah! Right! It's over! This is it! This is it!
I'm gonna touch the save point because it will give me a tiny bit of health. That works out perfectly. Alright, the enemies in this room are replaced by the mushroom. Where are the enemies here? There we go.
This is it.
That's good in depth, actually.
Take this.
Oh yeah, because these ones are also in place. And these ones would have been the shadows before.
This is it. It's over.
At least we're getting like 700 XP after the samurai, which is good. And about 500 each on the books. But unfortunately, the enemy spawns at this part is poor. I'm trying to think like what's another good spot. That is usually like the best area. What do we have access to? You know what? I know one place I haven't gone to at all. Do I want to is the question. How is my growth abilities? Why level 3? Because it's based on their... I'm gonna go here. So, Simulate Twilight Town is the tutorial area where you play as Roxas. We used to call it jail because once you go here, you're trapped until you complete it. This has been changed so that you can leave early. What I'm going to do, though, is I'm mostly going to try to go through a good portion of it because there are a lot of checks that we can do. The main reason why I usually just don't do this is because, well... Normally, playing as Roxas is frustrating. Ooh, okay, that is not what I expected. Wasn't expecting to find Scar here. He does get changed into Data Roxas. But it's... The thing is, like, Roxas's main combos aren't exactly good. But thankfully, the Randomizer has... There we go. You can't really hit the actual enemy on that one. You have to, like, wait until you either hit it enough times to trigger the Keyblade spawning. Doesn't matter if you use magic. Magic, unfortunately, doesn't work. But as I was saying, like, thanks to the, like, Randomizer and the people behind it, they actually did make it so that you can use magic abilities and growth abilities with Roxas to make the whole thing easier. Anyway, we're gonna have a jump scare because we are gonna get a job. Here's the job applications. And right now, we are gonna quit our job. And the game still treats us as if we got the full money because of the Randomizer. Okay, we are now on day 3 of Roxas's scenario. Day 3 has us go into the Station of Serenity after this fight. This guy does not want to attack. Alright, now we're in the Station of Serenity. We are going to have a boss fight here, and then we have to do the struggle fights. The struggle fights will be somewhat easier, hopefully. Would have been more interesting if Data Roxas got moved there. There is actually another thing I could potentially do. I need to see if that's possible, or if it works differently or something. But you can roll the enemy and boss rando to be separate. So if you want to do something like multi-world stuff, like Archipelago or multi-world.gg, the options are there. Oh yeah, we can also switch into the multi-world store, thankfully, because it doesn't require any part members, which is great. boss has actually a lot more health than he normally would, which is surprising.
1, 2, 3. Together's the key.
Beast Claw. Okay, so there's our second beast visit. I might actually do that after this, because I am trying to see if I can do anything else besides fight Data Roxas at this point. But as I was saying, there is like a way to like do the enemy Rando and boss Rando on its own. So you can like use it with like Archipelago, multi-world stuff. I think you could do a similar thing for the randomizer without it, which if that's the case, what I could do is I can always prepare a backup so that if I get a thing that is annoying, you can avoid it. I'm actually kind of curious what this says. This does pop up for the struggle stuff because technically like you're supposed to get a tutorial on it, but the thing is we're getting a boss. Okay, so the top one says title, the middle one in red says Tentacle.
My life is a chip in your pie.
Oh, so this is Setzer from Final Fantasy VI. He goes down like a easy wimp. Normally, he is the champion, and you fight him last. And if you beat him, then you earn the trophy and championship belt. But if you lose to him, then you get the medal, which increases your attack by 1. In the speedrun, we usually just lose because it's faster, and because the medal gives us more attack, so that's even more. But compared to the championship belt, which is an armor that gives you 0 defense, but gives you resistances to the 3 primary elements. Now, for this part, you have to collect 200 orbs to move on, or survive until the time runs out with more orbs. Unfortunately, because the Cypher fight is a specific health bar, and we just deal too much damage, yeah, we have to kind of like wait. I guess like while it's waiting, I'm gonna go grab some water real quick. Alright, got my bottle of water. And unfortunately, the world is frozen. We're not sure why. But something is happening. Oh, this is not fun. So Lexius is a member of the organization. His element is Earth. He uses a tomahawk. He is silent but super strong physically. So I'm gonna do this because from past experience, I have seen that attack crash the game. I've mentioned before with stuff. It's like memory, it's like corruption, leakage, overload, whatever you want to consider, would cause the game to crash, and usually his attacks would cause
So
it.
it was you.
I was actually like playing the game for charity at one point, and he was in a required fight spot, and Unfortunately, I got into a situation of the game was constantly crashing.
Data transfer. Give up.
Right, Sark here is not even a threat. He's like one of the weakest actual bosses that you fight in the late game. So yeah, not really worth the trouble. But right there, we just got the fake proof. Winner's proof is not a real proof that will complete the game. It's just a Keyblade. It is actually an item that the game gives you for completing the Mushroom 13 as well. It's only a weapon, so it doesn't really do anything gameplay-wise, like in terms of like unlocks. But as a result, we call it the fake proof. Alright, we do go onto the train again, because if we do not, we miss out on these 3 checks until we complete the world. So just gonna grab it now. There are 4 checks here. It's also ironic that we get into the Space Paranoids music, because this world is a simulation, and Space Paranoids is like a computer world. Alright, we got a Thunder upgrade, which it's tier 3 now. Might be tier 2. Damage control. And fire. Okay, we still have more checks, important checks. Which means I'm gonna go do... Well, this is like day 4. I'm gonna do day 5. I guess, no, this is technically day 5. Day 6 is the last day. Day 3 is the Station of Serenity. Day 4 is the Struggle. Day 5 is the Exploration. Day 6 is the last day. I thought it was 7 days, though. You know what? I actually know a way that I can check this. In-game, actually. Because they do log this. Never mind. That red-haired guy, by the way, is Axel, no relation to me. He uses chakrams as a weapon, and his element is fire if it wasn't obvious by the red. Alright, I'm just to go back to the mansion, which now we can open up with the Keyblade and enter inside for more chests. New armor slot, that's more defense at least. Another EXP boost. That is actually useful if I can find a good farming spot. Item boost will actually come in handy. Although, if I'm using elixirs, then item boost isn't really useful to me anymore. It's better like when you're just using ethers to increase their potency. Berserk Charge doesn't really do anything for me. There's no chest up here, right? No. Just down here. Viraga Bangle. There's not much left of this world, so... Alright, I believe... Okay, yeah, this fight is randomized, but the boss fight after this will not be.
Simply.
Oh no, this one is. Okay.
Once again, Jack.
I have seen, sometimes this fight will not be randomized. However, I am not able to use magic or my my limit form, so I have to fight Barbosa legit. The sword duel, which I am losing right now.
Care to try a taste of this?
There we go. Got him in the head. And we get combo boost, which I would like because that is more ground combo damage. Or finisher damage, rather. Not just combo. And there is wisdom.
Let's go! Huh. Huh. Gather!
So, Wisdom form is pretty much based around Donald Duck and magic. You also get range bullets to fire.
Gather!
Any reason why I left the room is because it does respawn enemies in this case, but mostly because of what enemies are there. Okay, so we have identity disc slot behind it. The fight that would be there is skipped because it's just fighting Riku in his organization robe. Doesn't actually do anything. My guess is that, like, with enemy rando, maybe it causes some issues with it, because you can either get bosses that want to just yeet themselves out of the arena.
Let's go!
Or...
Yeah! Yeah!
I'm actually switching.
Yeah! Let's go! Gather! Gather! Ha. Ha.
Or because of the fact that the fight ends when you reach a certain health point on him, so it probably, like, breaks a little bit or something. We're not gonna get anything important here. I'm just mostly here for enemies at this point.
Wait!
Let's go! It's over!
Like no, open the chest first, because we'll see what abilities we get. Guard break. There is my underground finisher, which is also really good. Drive gauge powered up does nothing because I'm already maxed. Executive ring does nothing. Damage control. More HP. Item slot. Maybe I can defeat Roxas.
Give me strength!
Oh wait, I have an item slot. That should be enough. I really should be able to beat this. You know what? It's mostly boss fights here. And it's super quick. On the off chance it's here. Well, with how short of a visit it is, I'd rather do this. Roxas, again.
Gather! Gather!
I might as well also get my levels for Wisdom form if possible.
Light! Gather! Ha! Freeze!
Unfortunately, had to get
Let's
a
go.
back spawn.
Gather! 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 Gather!
And right here, we're gonna get our dry form back because of Beast rejoining the party. Pretty much in scenarios where your party is like walking around on the field, or you get a party change like this, if you're in a drive form, you are reverted out, and as a result, you recover all your drive gauge.
Let's go! Gather!
I'm gonna use final because we have
Gather!
these stupid guys. I think that's all of them though, which is upsetting.
Gather!
Form boost, that's really useful. Is that my highest level possible at this point? Yes, okay, so
Give me strength!
that's the highest level for that one
Ha!
too. Better.
It's over! Yeah, it's over! Ha!
And for wisdom, or limit, I gotta use 3 moves. Alright, I'm at 54 defense. I really should be fine for the remainder of the game. If I'm not, then there's a bigger problem. And that's a skill issue.
Let's go! Give me strength! Yeah! Ha! Take this! Give me strength! Ha! It's over! Light! Ha! Yeah! Yeah! It's over! Ha!
Okay, that is
It's over!
everything. And we get
Ha!
it.
Back off! It's over!
Form levels are on the pat to peace, which is Cure.
Ha!
Or Blizzard. And I don't think it's Blizzard. So it could be here, actually.
Ha!
It's that one check and potion! Which means I don't have to complete that,
Ha! Take this!
that
Yeah!
Roxas
Take
fight.
this!
Hopefully it's here.
Ha! Ha! This is it!
This is the experiment, which is normally where the Roxas fight would be. Or the boss this boss is where, or this boss is the one that would normally be where Roxas is.
Ha! Ha! It's over! Ha! Take this!
Damn it, you both.
Ha! Ha!
There we
It's
go.
over! Yeah! Rando! Ha! Take this! This is it! Ha! Ha! It's over! Ha! Ha! Back off! Yeah! Ha! It's over! Ha! 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 This is it! Let's go! Rah! Take this! Let's go! Ha! Take this!
I don't think this one has an absent silhouette, but I do Oh, there it is. It was right here this whole time.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, I did spend roughly like a half hour trying to defeat a boss that wasn't really required. I kind of wonder what is behind it, but I'm not going to find out. We are just going to beat this seed. This is definitely not how... Because I actually went all the way down here, apparently that save point puts me back here. So I gotta do the climb again. But, just for, like, reference, seeds aren't normally, like, this long, unless, you get some really bad luck with enemy and boss rando. So, if we actually wanted to, I did talk about a donation incentive for all blue numbers. All blue numbers means that we get every single important check in the game. So this would be all answer reports, all spells, all drive forms, all summons, all world entries, once more, second chance, and the proofs, of course. So there would be 76 important checks. Right now I am 71 out of 76. Oh, and the torn pages. That's what I'm missing. So I'm missing Valor Form, Master Form, Fire, Secret Report number 8, and a torn page. In terms of like locations, there is that one check in Hollow Bastion that I have not gotten yet. There is an important check in 100 Acre Woods. There's an important check in Space Paranoids. And there's a whatever is behind the Data Roxas fight in Hollow Attack. So I've nearly cleared this whole seed. But I would probably put an estimate of 4 hours, just in case, as a... Oh. I gotta double check my stuff. I mean, it doesn't really matter what I bring. How many elixirs do I have? I got 13. I'm gonna give Riku a bunch. On the off chance I do need them for magic or whatever. But yeah, 4 hours would probably be a good one for all blue numbers as a possibility. Could make it like I said, an incentive.
Let's go.
The other possible incentive, we could either do like no enemy or boss rando to like of course apply for time. Otherwise, I prefer to do enemy and boss rando just because doing like with just the vanilla enemy and boss roster, some of the boss fights would just be way too easy. A good example is the regular Roxas fight. It would be in the same location as always, but the thing is that fight can also be easily cheesed.
There. Gather.
So I kind of like would like to avoid potential cheesing like that.
Yeah. This is it.
I'll pretty much include it like that. This is like enemy and boss rando is what I would like to do, but I will probably include a like message saying enemy and boss rando could be a donation incentive if time is
Gather. It's over.
And I think like something I didn't mention at the start. In terms of like participation, I won't be able to attend physically, unfortunately, due to like some work obligations I have. But I wouldn't mind doing this like online, as like part of like the online showcase that will be occurring like at the beginning, or
It's over. Yeah.
negative combos.
Take
I'll
this.
put it on.
This is it.
That's weird. So I would have to do it online. I wouldn't mind being part of the showcase or even like super late night or bonus. I mean that's what happens before, or what happened before.
Get out of my way!
It's over! Take this! Back off!
We're about 3 hours, 45 minutes in the recording. We'll definitely have a sub 4 hours. There is a sort of like ship segment against Dragon Semnis here. We don't have to worry about that because of the fact that Randomizer skips it.
It's over!
Here we have the Hydra fight, which is very awkward. In fact, you might have saw Meg on the side. Normally in this location,
Hey, Sora!
we are fighting like Semnis on his throne, and the dragon, or the whole thing is protected by a shield that we have to launch a skyscraper into. Oh, they're all like over here. Because of the map. Said ship is like at the very top of the map.
Yeah, this is it.
You know, can I actually see it? Normally for this you do have like infinite aerial dodge. So you can just rise up. Oh. Well, hello! I wasn't expecting those things to be here. Oh. Okay, so I guess in the rando they did actually remove it.
Yeah. It's over.
I didn't feel like waiting.
Yeah. It's over. Yeah. This is it. This is it. Yeah. This is it. Sora, it's over. Yeah. Take this.
There we go. Had a good reflect off. But we are approaching the very, very final battle right here. This one will not take long.
That's more like it.
As it, apparently I am the final boss. Depending on who you
Take
ask.
this.
Bad luck.
And unfortunately the health bar is scaled to his first fight, so yeah. But that's going to be it from me. Again, this is my submission for the upcoming 2026 Summer Marathon for FFR, the randomizer here was Kingdom Hearts 2 Final Mix, available
We did it!
for the PC version on
I
Epic Game
wouldn't
Store
be
or
too
Steam.
sure of that.
And you can also do it on the PS2 version via emulator, if that is your preference. I don't believe we've had Kingdom Hearts 2 before. Maybe I missed on an earlier marathon. I know in like the past recent ones, we didn't have Kingdom Hearts 2. I never submitted it, and then I
can't.
thought, you know what, I want
Don't
something
say
different
another
for
word.
Bloodstained as I usually do.
It's not over. It's just not.
A game that's close to me. Again, I can't appear in person for the event, but I would be glad to do it online.
How can you say that?
Even if it's like
Even if we could go
at a
on.
graveyard shift slot, or
Look where we are.
Before the offline
come on,
part
Riku.
starts, or even
You've
as
been
a
hanging out
bonus.
in darkness too long. You gotta try and think positive.
But sub 350.
Sora,
Unfortunately, we did spend too long
You
spent
lead.
fighting
Got it.
Data Roxas for nothing in the end. Glad I actually decided to go to other worlds and then decided
know,
to take the trip
I
into
always
jail.
figured I was
Apparently,
better at
this is the
stuff
second
than you.
time where jail
Really?
actually had something
you mad?
important
No.
to the
I
seed.
kinda always
The
thought
last
you were
one,
better at
the one I
everything,
didn't
too.
upload or didn't submit, actually did have one of my proofs, and I found it,
Riku,
and then
look,
immediately just bum
what's
rushed
that
to the
light?
end because that's all that I was missing. And here it had my Beast Castle second entry, which is where I found my last proof.
end of the road.
Yep.
I agree. End of the road. Thank you all for watching,
Put me
and
down.
hopefully I'll be a
I can
part
walk.
of the marathon for Kingdom Hearts 2.